I'm gonna pull you to where you were at, and
I have no idea. Oh yeah, we got this room with the orange or the green box under the token that we can't see.
it's just imagine that you see this thing, and this statue is on top of a similar green cube. And the one that's surrounded by red is not on top of a similar green cube. Okay?
Alright.
Is it on top of a similar cube but red?
No, it looks like it's just on top of the stone pedestal.
Okay, and what's the black gray thing in the middle?
That is that is like a little pit, but it's not very deep.
Okay.
It's like half of a green cube's like depth.
So wait, the
So if
same
we
with
were to
like
put a green cube in there, it would stick out.
2.5 feet deep. Yeah, it would stick out a little bit.
I got running. Do I have... I think I have heroism on right now. Yes, I do. Alright.
Okay.
I don't know if I've rolled this for this particular room, but I'm gonna look around to see if there's anything else that's maybe less obvious.
Yeah, I was gonna search around for like... I was gonna search around for clues and maybe direction.
And statues are just statues. They're not moving or anything, right?
Right now, yeah. Who knows what it will be in the future? So you guys. You see an hourglass on the far wall.
An hourglass? Like an actual hourglass or just a drawing of one?
Like an actual hourglass. And there's stuff...
Is it moving?
You know. It looks like it's almost full at the top right now, but yeah, it's falling.
Oh shit, we're timed.
I think we're on a timer then. It must have like flipped over or something, or started when we got in here.
Well,
Okay.
first I want to know all
I'll
the
keep
parts of
glancing
this
at it, and
puzzle.
I want to know when it's like a quarter down, or so.
Okay. And there's like a little small fence that you can step over. It's like maybe half a foot tall, which is this red border.
Okay. I feel like something would happen if I walk into there.
Probably, but it'd probably start the timer, right?
It's already
No,
started.
the timer's already started. So it probably started as soon as we got in here.
Well, do we have any like hints or clues as to what we need to do?
Not
no.
really.
Do we see any
Well, that's
writing
what
on the
I'm searching around.
wall or anything?
I mean, we probably do, but I'm too dense to get them, so...
Are the statues replicas of each other?
Yeah, they look identical.
Detect magic and scan this whole area here.
So you detect magics.
Yes. Detects the magics.
It detects the magics.
Do I detects them? Or there's no magics to be detects?
There are magics to be detected.
I'm gonna concentrate on them and figure out where they're at.
So it looks like they're at here, here, here.
So the green cubes.
And
That's
yeah,
far
okay.
away, it looks like. What type of magic is it? The knowledge arcana for the strongest one.
transmutation.
Transmutation. And is that one on the scorpion statue? Or is that on one of these
It's on
squares?
all of the
Green cubes.
things that are
all
on
the green
cubes.
squares. But there's nothing on the red cube.
Correct.
What exactly is that red cube? Is it like another fence? Like inside the fence? A fence in the fence?
No, it's a pedestal.
That one's a pedestal. Okay. And
Yeah,
the
it's a
green ones
small
are pedestals
pedestal. Yes, but different. They're cubes. This one's just
They're
a pedestal.
cubes.
It's about half the height of the cubes, the pedestal that it's on.
Does it look like this indenture area here would like fit one of the cubes?
It does.
Okay. So I don't know. Maybe we're supposed to push one of the cubes into the pedestal. The cubes are taller than the pedestal, right?
Yeah, they're about twice as tall as the pedestal.
Wait, not the pedestal, the pit. Or
Well,
do you
yeah,
mean
the
the
pit.
pedestal?
Well, I'm thinking if we put the cubes inside the pit, maybe they're the same height as the pedestal. I don't know what that means, but
Okay.
yeah, that's
That means
my
we can put a
hunch.
statue onto it.
Yeah, I mean maybe we could put like this statue onto it. I don't know what you're supposed to do with the blank ones though. Like I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to.
No, you're
Make a
supposed to
path
put a
between the
statue
two?
onto the blank one. I just don't know what the point is.
I'm not sure either, but I'm just speculating. I think that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't,
if you put like this one in here, then the two scorpions would be at the same height. Although they wouldn't be able to get to each other if you put these next to them.
No, you'd have to put a blank
maybe too
cube
high.
in the pit, and then you can push a statue from either the red or the green onto the one in the pit. I just don't know, but then I don't know if we can get it out of the
No,
pit.
you
It might be
couldn't,
too
actually.
heavy. Wait, you couldn't?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like the green cubes, when they're not in the pit, are higher than the pedestal. But if they're in there, they're the same height.
All right, so I missed a little bit.
Right,
What's,
so- Oh, the cube one is too high.
do you know what you're
Yeah, when
supposed
it's not
to do?
in
You're
it,
still
it's not in the pit.
guessing what actually happened.
No,
No,
we're still
I
guessing.
I'm pretty sure it has something to do with pushing one of these cubes into the fucking pit because then it's the same height as the pedestal
Okay.
that this guy's
I'm
on.
gonna try something. I think what we need to do is get both of the statues onto the two green cubes that have no one right now. I don't know why. What'd you say, Mantis?
It said okay. Well, one of them's already on a green cube.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
This
that's
guy's
true.
on a green cube.
And that
But maybe he needs
cube
to go to
looks
the other
identical
green
to the
cube
other
for
one.
some reason.
Maybe we just need to swap with the places of the statues. Maybe.
The hourglass turns over.
It turns over?
Yeah, it had emptied out and it turns over now.
Wait, I told you to tell me when it was a quarter done.
I didn't hear that.
Oh. I guess we have more than one go with the hourglass. I'm gonna try my thing if that's okay. I want to try and get the statue on the green cube on the red pedestal.
Is there any other way to get more information about this?
Possibly.
Possibly. You
Well,
know
what's
that there
maybe
are
to
some
do that?
magical auras on things.
Did Isaiah not identify some things?
No, I did. These ones are all transmutation auras. Those are the only ones I detected. I didn't go check out like behind it over here to see if the hourglass is magical, which probably is. I don't know if the hourglass is actually part of the puzzle though.
Okay, so am I okay to try moving
Whoa.
statues around? Or do you want me to wait?
I don't have any
honestly don't
ideas.
know, so
So yeah, I'll leave that to the rest of the party.
I feel like I can't make any decision unless I know what the puzzle wants us to do.
Okay, well, I'll just guinea pig it and see what happens.
Well, I don't want you
And
to just
if you
do that.
if you notice a change in anything, then tell me and I'll stop. But we have to play with it in order to learn how it works. Otherwise, we'll just sit here doing nothing.
Well, I'd like it if we got a little bit more, like direction. I think, like giving us a thing and then just like not giving us any information is a little bit like, eh.
I'm gonna like walk around the
Maybe it's simple
outside of
enough
this
that we shouldn't need it.
and see if I can see like any sort of writings or anything on the like on one of the cubes maybe or something.
Because it's
or...
really hard to interpret things if like I'm looking at like just this, because this tells me very little.
And then
We
I'll
know
roll
it's a timed
perception on
puzzle.
this as well.
That's also a little bit frustrating too. Like
We
out
don't
of-
Okay,
know
I'm gonna
what the
step
end
over the
goal
fence.
is, so like, how
Does
do
anything
you?
happen?
I don't know.
Like, I'm pretty sure Mantis isn't going to give us a puzzle, give us no direction, and then have it like kill us if we do something wrong.
Well, no,
I'm
no, no,
pretty
no.
sure that's not going to happen.
That's not it. I think
So-
what
No, I
Matt's trying
trust
to
him.
say is
I think it's
we
meant
need
to be
more
played with.
information, and how do we go about that?
I think we're
That's
supposed to
not
play with it to
games.
learn.
That's what we're doing. That's us trying to. We gotta try to find that information. So I'm going around the. I'm going
Yeah.
around the
Well,
puzzle.
I do want to
looking
find that
for-
information. I just want to know like what do I got to do to do it.
So as
Well,
I'm
I
I
stepped
don't
in.
want like finding. I don't want finding the information to be a puzzle in its. I don't want that to be the puzzle. I want to know. I want to know the idea of what I'm supposed to do, and then
Well,
figuring.
maybe
that
the hard
out
part
is
is
the fun.
figuring that out.
Yeah, it might be an easy puzzle.
That could
I
be the
hope
puzzle.
that's
to
not
do.
the hard part. Because that's when
I
it
feel
gets
like the hard
fun.
part might be.
Okay, so nothing happens to me when I jump in.
When you jump in, nothing happens to you.
Okay, do I see anything from this other side? Like I'm kind of walking around the whole enclosure, and like I'm looking for maybe like some sort of hint on from like the other angles.
Yeah, I'm looking
no.
inside the puzzle for any
Okay.
hints, any
I'm gonna check out
writing
the
or
hourglass.
any
It's the only thing I
symbols.
haven't looked at. I'm gonna detect magic on it as well.
You
Yeah, what
detect
things have
magic on
magic
it.
on them? I can go and like. Knowledge
3 green
Arcana or
pedestals
Spellcraft them?
and the hourglass.
I only got an 18, so I probably don't know anything about this hourglass, but except that it's magical.
Is that what we're?
You're
trying
not
to figure
sure.
out?
Okay, I'm gonna
What else
also
had
just do like
magic
a
on?
mundane inspection of it, like a perception to like inspect it mundanely. Like, I'm looking for like,
These.
if there's like text or something on it, or like a weird drawing.
The
or-
circles?
I don't know.
Okay, well then, if I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna try and like Arcana or Spellcraft the circle.
The circle?
What are circles?
You said that's what was had the or the
The
squares. or
squares, you
whatever.
mean?
The 3
squares,
green
yeah.
cubes.
I already told you they're transmutation.
Right, but I want
I
to figure
put
out
that
what
in
they do.
chat.
Yo, that's fair.
I feel like knowing what
Okay.
they do is going to be, important to solving this. If we can't get an idea of what they do from looking at them, then I gotta get information some other way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have good enough spellcraft to do that.
Okay, so what you figure out about these green cubes is it's similar to what you encountered in France. These are almost frictionless. They will pass until they collide with an object of
Oh.
similar height or mass, but then they'll stop.
Okay,
What about this red outline along everything? Is that a wall or a fence or
I'm
something?
gonna
It's a
push
little
this
fence, yeah.
green
Yeah, it's a
thing
fence.
south.
Okay.
So I could probably push that and it would collide with the fence and not keep going.
And then I'm gonna push
That's correct.
this one this way.
Okay, so I think that this is. Do we have to? Okay, we have to push these
Those are
things
reversible
into some kind of
moves.
order.
Yep. So there's always push
Okay.
a couple of them, but they're reversible moves if we need to.
So I think what we need to do before I finish it, I think we need to get this other statue guy in the middle. I think that's the goal. And we need to use these
if
blocks
we
that we
were,
can move
you're
around.
going about it all wrong.
Do you think
Uh,
we're trying to push the red one into the middle?
No, the red one doesn't move. I think
Oh,
you.
it
If
doesn't?
you
Am I
wanna
going
put-
about it
If
wrong?
you want to put this, if you want to put the green one in the middle, push this one back over here. Push this one back over here, and
So
then
we
push
think
this
we're
one
trying
back
to put
here.
this one in the middle.
Then you push this
I'm
over
doing
here.
it
and
a
it goes in
different
here.
way.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
I
Is
mean,
that
yeah,
what I
same
think
idea.
we have to do? That we have to push this
The hourglass
in the
turns
middle?
over again,
Oh no.
and this
Reset.
disappear and return to their prior positions.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ. Okay.
I mean,
Is
like I
there a
said,
faster
I
way to
feel
do it
like-
than I'm doing it? Because I think.
Yeah, the fastest way to do it is literally just push this green one right here, and then push this one here, and it hits the green block, and then you push it into the pit. You don't
Okay,
even have
let's
to
do
touch
that.
This one right here. That's assuming that that's actually what we're supposed to do. I mean, that makes the most sense, right?
It'll reset if we mess up. So
if we're agreeing
push
on
that
trying to
that
put
way.
this one into the pit, then yeah, I'll agree to do that.
And then once we push that one that way,
Okay, so you push this guy here.
push this
Yeah, I mean,
this
unless
way.
we're supposed to get the scorpions next to each other instead, and the pit's just an
That
obstacle.
guy
And we
goes
can
there.
do that too, and it'll reset. And then let's push the scorpion that in the pit.
And the scorpion goes over the pit,
Oh.
Oh, okay. That's obnoxious.
straight to the other wall.
That's
So then what
fine.
the hell are we supposed to do?
Okay, we need this to
Uh,
reset when you think about this.
Well, you probably have to use the pedestal here
You have to use
then, to get it
But
in
you
there.
still need
Does this
something
red one
behind it
move?
too. You still need something
Yeah,
back
so what
here
you're gonna
to
have to
stop
do
it.
is you have to get it. You got to get a green one back here then. So I mean that's actually not that hard. If we get it to
Okay,
reset,
so if we push these two this
if we
way
get it
and
to
then
reset
push
when
the
it's
green one
right
down.
here, once it stops right here, then you push the two green ones over here.
Yeah,
And then you push
yeah.
one down here, and then you push it in against the wall. On
Yep,
the
let's
pedestal.
do that. Alright, so we're gonna wait for it to
Imagine-
reset.
And hope that it doesn't like animate after this. That was our last chance.
Nah, there's no way.
How much
Okay.
time do we have before it resets anyway?
Can we just fast forward
It
to
looks
reset unless
like
someone wants to do something?
you have. It's about halfway done.
Okay.
Does anyone want to do anything before it resets, or can we just fast forward?
I mean, if that's what we're agreeing on what we're doing, then sure. I'm just.
I think that makes the
I'm,
most sense.
I'm
and if
still
not,
just
well,
trying to figure out if that's what we're supposed to do. Because that thing just.
I mean,
I
it
don't
might
know what
not
else we
be.
do.
Yeah, I can't. The only other thing I could think of. No, that has to be it because that's the only reason why this thing's here. I think it's just
Okay,
here
before it
because you need
resets, I'm gonna
to
try
manipulate the
and
blocks.
move this red block.
Or
It
it's
doesn't
not a
move
block,
right.
It's a pedestal. Yeah, I don't.
Okay. Yeah,
No
so
match
that I think the red block is
you
telling
can
you what you
try.
need to do. You
Give me a
you
strength
need to
check.
get the scorpion that high. No, I don't want to try that hard. I just
Okay,
want to like
yeah, it doesn't
see if
move
it
easily.
moved with the same. Yeah, okay.
Like you break the puzzle.
No, I think the red block is telling us what we need to do. We need to get a scorpion at that
I mean,
height.
Yeah, I think it's also there to help us with the puzzle itself, though, because otherwise.
Yes, yeah, it's dual purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, so as soon as it starts, let's see. I'm just playing it out with the idea. I'll push this one this way, and then
So,
you'll push the scorpion
to-
this way,
Actually, that makes it a little bit.
and then we'll
more-
push both this
No,
way.
it'll be fine. We might have to push this
And
one
then
down
push
here
that
in order to
down.
get behind this to push it down this way, but then we can push it back and then back over here and then push it down.
Yeah. Wait, yeah. Push this first, then this.
Yeah, once we get it in this formation, we'll have to push. So, I mean, I'll go over and demonstrate, I guess. But I go over here. I'm going to go over here,
One.
like, before it resets, and I'm going to demonstrate. We'll push this down here,
2.
and then I'll push this one over here once it's out of the way. And then this one pushes back up here, and then back over here, so it clicks right in this spot, and then I'm going to shove it down into against the pedestal here. While the
Okay,
scorpion's just
I think I got
sitting
the. And then this will be. Okay, I think that's the order.
Yeah, there's a step you're missing in there.
The
that's
one is
fine.
actually. Oh, am I?
You're missing 2 steps because we can't actually push this fourth until we get this green one out of the way. So that's what I was saying. We're going to have to push the green one back down here, and then we're going to back up
well,
here
I was thinking if we
just so we can get
push
the surface.
both
Just
of
so we can
them
push
at
4
the same
back over
time.
here.
If they're both
Oh,
frictionless,
maybe.
we can probably just push 5.
We might be able to do
reset?
that.
Okay, reset. Okay, so I did. Wait, is that where the starting one is? I thought the starting one was bottom left.
Yeah. No, it was.
No,
right
you're
there.
right.
Nope.
It's
It's
so
right
we can skip one.
Well, if you push
So-
the
Okay.
left one into the right one, and then push it down, that puts it right there.
So yeah,
All
we'll
right, this
push the top right one over here.
Top
we're
right
basically
one
gonna
goes
do the
there.
order I drew, and I'll ask like
And-
Charlotte or someone to push that way.
Push the scorpion up here.
Charlotte pushes the
Okay.
scorpion up here.
We'll try to see if this works. We'll try pushing
Can we
both of
push
these
5?
and see if that works.
Neither of them move.
Okay.
Okay,
So in that
you
case,
do your thing.
I'm gonna push this one down here. And then as soon as it moves out of the way, I'm gonna like walk in to where it's at and push this thing back over here. And then
Goes over there.
I'm gonna move out of the way and ask Charlotte to like push this up here for me. Or Hester too.
Yeah.
Moves up there.
And then,
then I'm gonna
push
push-
it that way.
Yep.
And I'll push it down once it gets there.
And then once you push it down into the pedestal, assuming that actually works, it doesn't like break it or something. I'll push the
that in.
scorpion against the green block.
The scorpion goes in, and it sinks, and you hear a click.
And the scorpion's attack is
And we're all dead.
I need a token.
treasure chest. Be careful, it might be a mimic. I'm gonna use detect magic on the treasure chest. Make sure it's not like. I'm gonna go.
It doesn't appear to me magical.
I'll be next to you.
Okay. I'm gonna investigate for tarps.
Samesies.
It doesn't appear to be trapped. It doesn't appear to be locked.
Okay, I'll open it then.
Okay. Give me a D100.
Oh boy. Random treasure. Do I have a D100?
It's a skeleton horde.
You find a swarm of miniature burning skeletons. No!
That's
Those
a
things
cool
never
idea.
die.
Let me figure out what you got.
I think that would actually be really strong.
Yeah.
It's a +5 Warhammer.
You find 40 gold pieces.
Alright. So everybody gets like
8.
8, yeah.
I'll add that to Rodney's sheet. And you see 2 portals
Wait, what did we get?
there.
Just 8 gold
2
pieces
portals. Oh, they're not
Two
in
of
the
the
chest.
teleportation portals. Or circles.
each. Yeah, the only thing in the chest was gold, apparently.
Oh, Hester's very disappointed with this.
It was only 40 gold that we divided up. Like, well, I mean,
Maybe we didn't solve the puzzle right.
It took us too many times.
If we solve it better, then we'll get better treasure.
If we solve it faster.
Fewer moves.
Yeah. I think that was the
If you
fewest
solved it
moves
in
possible, but
quicker time, you
Yeah.
would have gotten better treasure.
Really?
that's okay, because we didn't even know what we were supposed to do.
Maybe.
I think we did pretty well. Like,
Or if Pluto
I don't
rolled
know.
higher on the percentage table. Or in the right place. on the
that might be
percentage
the
table.
real answer. Okay,
Damn it,
so
can
I don't remember the
retroactively apply
portals.
my luck bonus to it?
No, it's not a d20.
God damn it!
What are the portals? I don't remember. What do I know about them? What does Zoe know about them?
We
They
haven't done
take
any
you
of the
to a place
portals.
where you don't know and you can't come back from them.
Yeah. But I mean, that's...
Have we ever chosen like one for a particular reason, or have there always been two?
We've been choosing the ones
There's
that look
usually
most
been
like
a
doors,
staircase and a
usually.
portal.
Yeah, we've
So this
usually
is the
been...
first room where there are only portals.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure Rodney's not
Eeny,
happy
meeny,
about that, 'cause
miny, mo.
he's always been like proponent of picking the one that isn't a portal. But in this case,
I kind of want to go in
we
the
don't-
portal. Just to see what
well, we
it's
only
Well,
have
there's
portals
two.
now. There's 2 portals. Those are our
Let's jump
options,
in
portal
the-
one,
Two
portal
portals.
2.
Right one.
I mean, we have no information about either
No, we
one
should go
unless we
left.
can like look through them.
Left
And
is
I'm
always
guessing
the
I
right
can't-
choice.
I can't see
No,
through
no,
the
no,
portals.
they're
can I?
teleportation circles.
Oh, they're teleportation circles. Never mind. Yeah, I definitely can't
They're
tell.
they're not
we have
like
no
Still go to
portals,
information.
left.
they're not like town portals.
Okay, we're going in the left one.
I agree. I'll go with the left because we have no information to actually make an informed choice. So left is
Yeah.
as good as any choice.
I'm pretty sure we just have to get to all the rooms eventually, and the portal type is, what determining what room we go to.
Okay,
But-
Hester, roll me a d100.
Alright.
Or it's just completely random and just for looks, what thing you jump in. That could be the case too.
I have Charlotte and Rodney come with us.
So Hester teleports, and she ends up over here.
Oh, what the hell?
I
I guess we're not going there.
we're not using that one then. I guess.
I guess
Let's
I'll
go
use
through this one.
Oh, are there actual portals on this screen? My thing's too zoomed in.
Yeah, there's 2 circles.
Okay, we'll go in the right one.
Okay.
Bo.
Zoe, roll me a d100.
Good thing I have a macro for that.
Oh boy.
86 is a good roll, huh?
Yeah.
For Mantis.
It's just
Means
you
it's probably a
guys
terrible
have
roll for you.
2 similar puzzles in a row.
That's fine.
Similar-esque.
I'm good with similar.
So assuming Zoe just doesn't just appear on the other side of the room, I'll go through the portal as well. Or the teleportation circle.
Oh, we did it. Cool.
Yes.
Where you got?
Just probably had a phone call.
Yeah, I'm still working, sorry. Another half hour.
Yeah, it's hard to find a good time for all of us. Time zones.
Yeah, that's pretty good for me.
I think this time's good for everyone except Secret has to work the first hour. But for me and Ron, it's like we're both just getting home. But if we go later, it's like too late for
Mm-hmm.
Pluto probably.
No, actually, at this point, not really, because I gotta work at midnight anyway. I just don't get any sleep before I go to work. I take a nap during the day, especially on Thursdays and
Oh,
Fridays.
okay.
Might end up being tired for Friday, but I'll try to get at least a few hours of nap before, because I gotta go to the bank.
You know what would help that is
Do-
playing Civ 6 with me and caffeine.
I'd be down for that, like more often, but yeah.
Okay, so you end up here. And you see
An hourglass.
an hourglass that as soon as you pop into the room starts going.
Wait, why is it called an hourglass if it doesn't last an hour? I'm just saying.
It's a defective hourglass.
It's just what it's called.
Return to Mac.
Why is it
It's
called
not
an hourglass in
it's
League
not
of Legends
H-O-U-R,
if it doesn't
it's O-U-R.
count at all?
It's hour. Hourglass.
It's hourglass.
It's hourglass.
And so, upon inspection of this room, you see 3 different statues, each on a pedestal of a certain shape, and you see an inscription in little holes in the ground that sort of look like the statues that they're on. So this is the statue. It's on a square pedestal. This one's on a triangular pedestal. And this one's on a circular pedestal. And
So it's like the block game put the block shape in the block hole.
yeah. Give me a second real quick.
Oh, this looks actually deceptively hard.
I mean, I could figure out a way to do it. If you push down the center one, it goes onto the one that it matches, and then you gotta go from. You just gotta switch them sides.
I don't think you can do that though.
Well, assuming that's how they work.
So you guys think we just need to move the block to the creature?
I think to match, yeah, that's my guess.
That's
Because
And
the
they're
problem is, I
probably-
think you have to use the top
It's
one
probably a
to
trap
get the other
to
ones
send this
in.
down here. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably a
Yeah,
trap to
I
do
think
this
it
first.
certainly is.
There's actually an inscription right in front of where Zoe's standing.
I will read it.
You will
If
read
I
it.
can.
It sort of moves into your vision, and it says, "Leave no trace behind."
Oh, does anybody have disintegrate?
So we just have to destroy the statues. We figured it out.
Wait, is that all it says? Is
And leave no evidence.
no trace behind?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
let's
that
walk
means
away,
we
guys.
can't use
Bye.
outside objects
Left no
to
trace.
help solve the puzzle. Or we can't use outside resources. Is my guess.
Mm.
'Cause otherwise,
So
you could
these
like
are
just.
pedestals with a certain shape, right? Are these creatures
Are these
on
pedestals super?
Yeah.
The
Are the
creatures are on the
pedestals-
The
pedestals.
statues are on
shapes are the
pedestals.
holes.
And
The
the,
shapes are the
shapes
holes.
are the holes.
Yeah, so like these are just spots where the pedestals lock into place.
This is really hard because they're freaking 4 from the sides. Okay, are these on slippery things? I ask Isaiah. Can you do your little checky check?
I'll detect magic, I guess.
I don't think they can because I don't think this puzzle's possible if they are.
So
Maybe one of them is,
On the pedestals.
or 2 of them are.
so
So the blue things are holes. The larger icons are the
Are
statues.
the statues.
Oh,
And they're
I had
on
it backwards.
pedestals shaped like the holes.
Yes.
I had it backwards then. Okay.
So
Yeah, it's a little bit confusing, but it's the same as last time.
the center one makes
Yeah, it's the other. I
sense.
thought it was the other way around though.
No, wait, no. How do you leave no trace though?
I think it means don't
Uh-huh.
use like spell magic to like summon things to block them if they are on frictionless blocks. Which are they?
I think it's saying more. Don't
I mean, yeah, I don't
do
know.
why
I
don't-
said I cast
or
detect
whatever.
magic, but I
Why
haven't
don't
got
we
an answer
push
if it's
the
magic.
center one
Okay,
down
so you
to the
detect
block and see
magic?
what happens.
Yeah.
Like,
Um,
are these magic pedestals here?
Are they frictionless?
All this is transmutation and abjuration that you detect. and
On
it's
each
not
one?
on the pedestals, it's on the ground.
On the ground, but
All
not
of
on the
it, the
pedestals.
whole area.
Yeah, the whole area inside of the red square,
Even where the statues are standing?
even where the statues are standing.
Shit,
Pretty
this
good
is
that
gonna
I
be
knew
hard.
the auras. Pretty roll a knowledge check. Maybe they're weak auras though. Maybe it's auto pass. Okay.
What are these auras?
Does it look like the square
Strong, weak, what?
pedestal will fit in the circle hole?
They're transmutation and abjuration.
Yeah, but strength.
Does it look
faint,
like the
or-
square pedestal will fit in the circular hole? No.
Okay, so it's not like the square. It's not like the circle is. What's it called? It's not concurrent, is it? There's somewhere, but yeah, they won't fit in each other. And will the circle fit in the square hole? If I look over at the
No.
dragony looking thing. Okay, so they'll pretty much only go in their hole. I wonder. So Zoe's asking. I wonder if we slide them over the holes, if they'll slide over or like break going over
Why
them.
don't you just take that center one down
I don't know.
and just send
Test
it
it.
straight to its hole and see what happens?
I don't see any way. I can see how to get two. I can't see how to get the third one. We'll reset once already.
Yeah, this one's weird. I don't know. The
I
other
don't
one was
see an
super
answer
easy once
yet.
we knew what we had to do. I felt like, but this one I don't.
I think
really-
it's similar, but it's like
This
I'm
one I
thinking.
don't
So
see it.
if we were to slide this over, if it goes over the hole and into here, we can use that to stop this guy. But I don't see. If we push this down and we push this
Leave
over
no trace might
up,
mean
there's no way to get
not
it.
walk on the board at all.
Unless we can push it diagonal.
I already looked at diagonals and they don't
so-
quite work. It would be many moves.
Well, I just
to do
found a
it.
diagonal that would work.
It was fairly easy for you guys to do the last puzzle once you knew what the magic was. You haven't tried identifying, spellcrafting, the actual properties.
Alright, let's do that.
I can try it. I'm really bad at spellcraft. So I'll kind of touch the
I'll throw a spellcraft.
thing and try to spellcraft it, I guess.
Oh, it double rolled.
Wait, what? Where's the bouton? Oh, there it is.
But I
Am I
looked
the only
together.
one?
Roll
Oh.
20.
Okay, so you know that when a heavy enough object passes over this terrain, it will become
shit.
impassable for similarly heavy objects.
When you say
Oh, okay.
impassable, it'll stop on that square?
Yeah, it basically
wipe
creates a
away
wall.
It can't move
Will it create a
into that
wall?
square.
Okay,
basically creates a
okay,
wall.
got it.
It's
That
an
makes this a lot
invisible
more
wall,
interesting.
but- yeah.
It's like a Tron cycle.
Yes.
Oh, that makes this really interesting. Okay.
So you probably got to do something like push this one down here.
You have to get the two on opposite sides before you push the top one down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they can never
Not-
pass onto their correct side.
Okay, so you probably actually have to do it this way, I guess. Just one here and here, maybe.
Okay, so the ending move, we can do this backwards, actually. The ending move is going to be this. Almost for sure. Actually, no, because the dragon starts there. You can't do that.
Well, you might be able to. You might be able to go to here, and then like around it somehow.
Well, you'd have to... Yeah, I don't think... Because basically what we need to do is we need to rotate them. But I'm trying to... Because you can't just like push them to the opposite sides, because if you push the dragon and the dog-looking thing to opposite sides, then the dragon-looking thing can never go down. If you push the
I mean,
dragon thing down,
I feel like one of them needs to be pushed up
They're not in
to
order though. Even if you
knock up
rotate
against the
them,
dragon.
they're still not in their respective.
I feel like
order.
that's the starting move. Either way, is you gotta go like this,
Oh, yeah, they
or you
are.
gotta go like this.
yeah. So it goes dragon, bird, dog. Okay, so if we rotate them around the sides, where does that leave us? So you push all of them counterclockwise.
It says leave no traces though.
The hourglass flips over.
That inscription is just it's giving us a hint as to how the things work because we can't we can't move stuff
The problem is,
over where
if we
something's
push-
already been.
Even if we would like push this one down, just as a random move, and then push this over and down, it'll stop here and it can't go through.
Are you
If
trying
we
to
push
push
this
it?
up, no, I'm just thinking out loud. If we push this up, we can't push this way. Then this would be stuck.
Hmm.
Okay. I think I get it.
But
Can I
Okay.
draw?
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know if we're allowed to get on the board or not, so this is dependent on that. But push this. Oh my god, my drawing bad. Here,
I think you.
then to here. Same thing with this one. Push it here, then to here. Then push it down angle, then push it down straight.
I
No, but
can't go
that'll
through
block
this
it off.
because it already
You do that at the
had
end,
stuff
though,
go through it.
after the other two go into their
Yep,
holes.
it'd be blocked
can't go
by the
through
other
that,
two going
though.
diagonal.
Oh,
You'd create a wall
I
that
get
way.
it. Okay.
After a block goes through a square, yeah, you can't move anything through it.
Can we push things diagonally?
I don't
Probably,
know.
I don't see why not.
Hadn't even
We can
considered
try. Okay, I'll try and push this one in this direction.
Do you want to do that though?
So you do that and roll me a d2.
So it's gonna go one of the two directions.
It takes up that movement.
Oh, I see. So it's 50-50 which way it goes.
Okay, no diagonals.
Okay, that's actually really that's actually really interesting. So hang on though. It doesn't keep going
Please only
because
go
it's
one
frictionless.
space at a time.
It
That's
does
true,
Not
I didn't-
go. It does not keep going.
I
Oh,
thought
that
about
makes
that.
it so much more possible. Okay.
Yeah.
So like
need to get
Secret
one
said, they're
to
in
the
the right
other
order
side.
rotationally.
I think we need to get one to the other side with the others, and then we can bring the. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna grab a piece of
The
paper.
problem
because I don't
is-
want to draw all over
Is
the
you
guys'
can't
table.
rotate. You can't rotate behind this guy. And if you rotate in front, then the dragon has to come in behind it. Oh, that makes this really hard.
Well, if we move that dragon down one, can we move the... Oh no, he has a line right there in the square it was in. So no matter what...
This would be a lot easier if this dragon guy over here started one space to the right.
Hmm.
Oh, that might work.
The
Okay,
only
so let
way
me draw some lines.
The only way I see this possible is if we can actually move something past this square here, up here. If not, I don't see it being possible.
So my question is if we go through the triangle, does that stop anything from falling into the triangle square? I'm guessing it
In
probably
theory, it
does,
does.
actually. Yeah, it would make this too easy if you could do that.
The hourglass resets.
Alright, so the hardest part we have to figure out is how to get the dragon-looking thing in its spot. Because if we do something like this, then the blue, or that... What are these animals? Jesus Christ.
Remember, they don't move in
Top,
diagonal.
they move in,
They move in L.
Right, but
they move in
okay,
L's.
Yeah,
if you want me to
that's-
draw more specific,
The way that
I
those
will.
lines are drawn, it wouldn't matter.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
The way that those lines are drawn, it doesn't matter
That's
too
my
much.
only vision on how to get it to do it. Because that dragon, like, that griffin cannot pass by that dragon no matter what. Who cares? The green, okay, I don't know. The green thing, if you move the green thing however you choose to, that griffin would not be able to pass by that dragon. Unless it, A, can pass by that square the dragon is actually in. I'm talking about the thing in the center. So I think we would have to do this kind of diagonal thing and try passing that green thing past the triangle.
Yeah. The question is, yeah, if you can go past the triangle, something can still fall in it.
If we can't find another way to solve it, that's our only option to
Well,
try
it's a circle,
it.
so it's not going to fall on a triangle.
Right, but it's going
But I'm just
over the
worried that it's
space,
gonna
and after it
stop
goes over the
the-
space, it's like a wall, basically, is the
Yeah.
way it was described.
Well, that's my vision of what I saw. I can't see any other possible route.
Yeah, no, that's...
You
We
kinda
can
need to
try
take it in
that.
a spiral kind of fashion, kind of like what you said earlier, is like kind of rotate them together, and one takes the outer, one takes
Yeah,
the middle,
that's
and the other
definitely
takes
the way to
inner.
do it. Because you notice there's 3 spaces here and here to let
Haven't
them
you
all
played
rotate
like that
by.
snake game before, where you can't like ever pass by? And you
Yeah,
have to...
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like what it is.
I think so. Yeah.
Are you sure this dragon doesn't start one space to the right, Mantis?
I'm positive.
Well, let's try it. I mean, the worst that's gonna happen is it resets
Okay.
and we get a shitty reward, right?
I'm gonna try and push this dragon-looking thing down and over this space to like here.
Okay.
So it'll look like
So you have
that.
to push it the entire way, but you get it over there.
Sweet.
Okay, and then oops. And then I'm gonna try and push this dragon thing.
To the outside of the griffin, outside of the square.
Yeah,
Around.
like that. Does it let me push it into the triangle hole is the big question.
So you get to here, and it does not go in.
Yeah, okay.
Damn.
That's kind of what I figured. Damn. Exactly.
Maybe we have to push 2 of them at the
Why?
same time or some shit.
Wait.
Well, let's get the
Put those
others
drawings back.
in their positions.
Oh,
At least for
jeez.
now.
Well, I don't think we were going to do anything else this round, but sure. Okay, I'm going to try something. I'm going to push the dragon thing into its hole.
Okay.
I'm curious if its lines disappear when that happens.
It goes into its hole. and it makes a clicking
Now I'm going to
sound.
try and push this dragon thing down again.
It does not
Or
move.
this. Okay, so that. Damn.
Well, let's get the griffin over there.
Sure, we'll push a griffin in using a path like that.
It goes in and it clicks. And then, as per time, the clock resets and you can delete your lines.
Eh. You know what you should do is give us an actual timer, because we have no sense of time, I guess.
I don't think the hard part is the timer.
It is on an actual timer.
Where is it?
Mantis
I
has
don't see
an
this
actual timer. Well, it's the hourglass, but we can't see it.
How long is
It
the
is
hourglass?
every 5 minutes on your clock.
Okay, so when it gets to 6 o'clock,
Okay.
that's gonna reset.
That's helpful.
And yeah, I mean that's nice, but the time is not the hard part. It's the figuring out where to move things that's hard.
Well, instead of like take the outer ring. Wait. I think it's last. I guess just do the same thing and do it last, just quicker.
What?
I think it's last. The triangle, it didn't click because it's last.
No, there was a line through it, and we couldn't push it in because we pushed something else through that space.
Yep. I don't see how to do it though.
Then
Charlotte
rotate
believes that
a
that's
different
correct.
way. Wait, no, we can't.
I think I see how to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not exactly sure on how to do it, but this is like my theory.
Oh, I got
Is
it.
that each one of these has to cross this area, so pushing it down the middle is never going to work. But if you push, like, where's the thingy? If you push it kind of something like this, and then into there, and that into there, it should make like a really long zigzaggy thing to get.
I see what
that
you're
thing
saying.
into there.
Yep. I think that might work. No, well,
No, okay, listen.
We need to draw it
Hear
out.
me out. No, hear me out. Do the same thing you did before. However, put the dragon in first. Wait. No, because if we put the dragon in, do you think it still can cross by? No, it probably couldn't.
Oh, hold on a minute. That's not quite right. I think it actually would have to do something more like this, actually.
No, I think I saw
Matt's
it.
right though.
Maybe that's not quite right, actually, either.
Can we, everybody, I'm going to, everybody delete your drawings real quick.
Well, this isn't fair. You're not giving us options to brainstorm.
There's just too much going on the map. If you're going to start pushing things, you can start drawing them.
I mean, if I can't solve the puzzle, I guess I could fucking try
It's
to
okay,
draw
I
on a piece of paper.
screenshotted it and I'm putting it in paint.
There we go. Paint. Solving their
Don't tell the
issues.
GM.
It's
Well,
just,
I mean, you could-
I can't figure out what's going on when there's, like, so, if somebody would like to draw something, go ahead and draw it, but not all three of you can draw at the same time.
So, I'd like people to hear me out for a second. Please.
Okay, Secret, you can draw.
I don't want to
Okay,
draw.
I have it. I have the solution.
Want you guys to listen.
I'm pretty sure I have it too.
Do the same thing
I'll
you
draw
did
it.
before, but the problem that you had before is that you moved one at a time all the way to its certain position. Move
Nah,
one a little
there you
bit,
Okay.
then
That's it.
work with another.
Good
and
one, Matt.
another.
You definitely gave it to us.
Oh, okay. Well, he's got it then.
That's the image I was seeing in my head.
Yeah. I didn't see the image when you said it, but using your strategy of getting the thing in the top to snake through the other two lines, that definitely was the trick of how to do it. Okay,
And
so we'll do that.
the hourglass flips over, and you're going to do that.
Yeah, if you want me to act it out, I will, but I don't see a lot of point, I guess.
So you move that guy in here. He clicks.
We'll do the
You
dragony
move
guy
this guy.
last.
Oops.
Or the top one will go last.
Over there, and he clicks. You move this guy over here, and he clicks.
Mantis is making us like draw swastikas or something, it looks like. What's going on?
There are multiple solutions to this puzzle.
Oh yeah, we could have done it the opposite way.
We could have taken... Are there other like designs we could have done? Other than like... Yeah, like besides like mirroring
yeah.
and slightly different positioning, there's other designs that would have worked?
I mean, you have a little bit of wiggle room.
Besides the
in
wiggle
terms
room
of-
and reflection?
Yeah, you have wiggle room and reflection, but that's about it.
Okay, so it had to be that was the trick though,
It did
was
have
to
to be
get
a
the
zigzag like
thing
that,
to snake
yeah.
through.
It did have to be a zigzag like that. You had to
Okay,
leave
cool.
enough space for another path to go through.
Yeah.
But as soon as you figured out,
Good one,
what
Hester.
the puzzle did, like, it's pretty obvious. You just have to figure out that, that's how you have to do it, and then a little bit of trial and error.
Yeah.
So you find a couple of teleportation circles, and you find a chest.
I'm gonna open this fucking chest.
It's trapped. It's a trap.
I haven't been chapped the last like 3 times or whatever.
Yeah, but you opened this one.
Maybe.
I don't like that one. I'm going to give you something different. So you open this
Alright, do you want me to
chest.
roll again?
Nope. And you find a etched crystal goblet.
Alright, I take it.
It's the Holy
Is it
Grail.
magical? I'll detect
And
magic
you see 2 more teleportation circles.
Do I detect magic on?
You do not detect magic on it. Actually,
I'm
you know what?
keeping it anyway.
You detect some magic on it.
Alright, then I'll try to identify. For the aura and then for the magic.
You're not sure what it is.
Alright, I keep it.
Okay.
But I tell everybody, look at this cool thing.
Is it the Goblet of Fire?
You said
No.
it's crystal?
Yeah, it's crystal and it's etched. It
I
has
do
runes
tell
going
everybody
along
that
the
it
edge
has
of it.
some magic on it, but I can't figure out what it is.
I can try.
Sure.
Uh, 18.
Go fish.
Yeah, you're not quite sure either.
Do I know what the runes are at least?
Do you have read magic?
I cast read magic.
They appear to be runes of cure light wounds, like scroll-ish thing, but there's something a little bit off about it. You're not quite sure what.
Okay, well, I say I'd be careful with it, but the runes seem to imply something about healing. but we'll have to look at it again later, I think.
I suppose.
Or have Charlotte
cool.
look at it. She's good at this sort of thing too.
Alright, left again. Where's the leftmost? Always gotta check left first.
I'll watch as Hester tries the left side.
You want me to go first again?
Well, you said you're going left.
I said we should go left.
Okay, lead the way. You're probably getting cancer from picking the wrong circle.
Excuse me?
What?
That's just a thing
That's
that
what the
happens,
wrong
I
circle
guess.
does.
Well, it's on a D100, so maybe it does.
Zoe, don't give me any other reason to hate.
What?
So Hester, you step in the teleportation circle?
No, not.
Not yet? Okay.
You want to like try to magically investigate it before you do? Is that the plan this time?
No, I'm sure it does what it does.
I lightly push Hester in the back.
Does she try to resist?
No, I'm too busy arguing with Zoe.
I said lightly.
Okay, Hester,
Roll a
go ahead and
reflex.
give me a D100.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Hester goes poof.
Well,
Well, I'll follow her through then.
so long, good friends.
She doesn't reappear?
If this is a, if this is like that annihilation trap or whatever, and
Yeah, I'd say I go over to them.
yeah, if Tomb of Horrors annihilation teleportation circle, then
I distinctly
we're all
remember
dead.
Zerdurium sticking his head in there.
I stuck my head in
let me,
somewhere?
Figure
Yes.
out what we're doing here real quick.
I don't remember. Which game was this?
It was the one-shot Tomb of Horrors that Pluto ran when you first started playing Pathfinder several years ago.
So you all go poof, and you show up in a room,
I don't remember that.
and give me a minute to describe the room for you.
To MS Paint the room for us, you mean?
Yeah, this is a super simple room.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Outside information.
Super simple.
Not welcome.
Whee! Apparently the room is so simple. Be in it.
We don't even need to see it.
Here you are.
Oof.
Oh wow, it took you that long to draw that box?
Hey.
No, I
boxes
had
are-
to figure out what was going on and where we were.
Nah, it's
No,
kidding.
what's
What's
on the,
the puzzle
GM
for
layer,
this
you have
room?
no idea. Just you wait.
Nothing.
Yeah, the GM layer is
Absolutely
all
nothing.
sorts of messed up.
It's all sorts of messed up. So is that all you're doing?
Probably
You're
some
just trying to find
cartoons.
the right scribble? You're like, I know I had a scribble here somewhere. Okay, so we come in here.
So
and-
this room is empty except for a single stone tablet in the center of it.
I will
Obviously, we
detect
break the tablet.
magic and see if there's anything readable on it.
Hold on, Charlotte.
No.
Hester lightly shoves you back once she like gets her bearings, and it's like, what the fuck?
Hmm?
And I say, geez.
What do you mean, geez? Everybody else gets to do stuff, and then the one
She
time
wasn't-
I do, I
she
get in
wasn't
trouble?
ready. Because she wasn't ready to go through the teleportation circle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
that's
not
the
your
thing.
fault.
I was gonna do
you-
it, just wasn't ready.
I barely pushed you, which means you wanted to go, and you know it.
I did. I just didn't want Zoe here to, you know, like be a bitch about.
What? What did I do?
Ugh. I turned my attention back to detecting magic and trying to read the tablet.
Must
So
have been
I
something
get
you
mean
said.
girls up in here and say, God, Zoe, you're so stupid.
like some of the other things, it fades into, or it wisps into a language that you can understand as you get closer.
What language?
Okay.
The common language that everybody in the party can understand, English.
The master
English.
language, they call it.
I don't actually understand English. Just to be clear.
What?
Well, I mean, I
Yeah,
know
but Charlotte
English, I
does.
just don't understand it. Anyways, what does it say?
Give me a second. I'm typing it out.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
I just realized that all of my spoons are dirty because I keep stirring my coffee and like never rinsing my spoons.
What are you stirring into your coffee?
Sugar.
Sugar.
I use almond chocolate milk and then I put coffee and sugar in it.
Oh, yum.
Hence, it's a chocolate milk
Sounds yummy.
with coffee in it, not a coffee with chocolate milk. Get it? Yeah,
I want some coffee now. Good idea.
I don't know. It helps.
Not that I'm super tired or anything, but
It
I
just
got up
sounds
at
good.
1:30 p.m. today.
I'm actually making dinner, but I have to wait for my rice maker to finish the brown rice. Which takes
Whoa, why does it have to be
forever.
brown rice?
Because brown rice is the best rice, and white rice is an empty calorie.
You would say white is inferior to brown? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So that's what the stone tablet says. Destructive as life, but healing as death, a symbol of strife, or home's gentle breath, a power for good that can soften or rend. Here the world was conceived, here it also may end. That's a typo, it's here, not her.
We're gonna end the world.
At first I thought I was talking about me.
Maybe.
I could see Hester doing that.
Alright.
Maybe not intentional.
Destructive as life. But healing as death. Healing. A symbol of strife.
So what are we looking at here in the center? Again?
It's just a stone tablet, and that's what's written on it.
And that's what's written on it. Do I think that we have to just answer this or write it somewhere? Are we just answering a
Oh, it's fire. Is it like a tablet we can write on?
Sure, if you'd like.
Can I write the word fire? F-I-R-E? Is that okay, guys? Do you agree?
I don't think that's the
Am
answer.
I gonna get myself killed? Fire.
Let's see if it checks out. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good answer to the riddle. Just I don't know what we need to do with
I don't
the
know
answer.
how we're supposed to answer. If like write it on the
I
tablet or
would
like
How did you
draw
answer
it.
the last one?
Well, we told it to a thing, but nothing's here to
Yeah, there's
ask.
something to tell it to.
No, something was
It's just a
chained up. We
tablet
weren't
that we
talking
think we can
to
write
it.
on.
It was just chained up.
I thought we told it to like a monster. So I guess I'll find a rock or something on the ground. Is there rocky ground? Like I don't carry a chisel around with me. Something I can like scratch a word into the tablet with. Like a knife. I have a knife.
Just say it out loud.
So I'll use one of my
Let's hear
knives and scratch the word fire into the tablet.
Okay.
This may not actually work, but
it. Oh.
sure. Does anything happen?
We could try we can try conjuring fire.
Yeah, I think that might be a better idea.
Something doesn't
Oh
need
yeah,
it.
Whoa.
good thing.
Or we'll destroy the puzzle. Hey. I'll open this one.
So you tried it and it didn't work?
And it worked.
Sir,
We have a
give
treasure
me
chest.
a D50 plus 50.
Have we been rolling really poorly? Jesus. It's a good thing you gave me the plus 50, Mantis.
No, I think it's because of how quick you answered it.
Oh, yeah, that could be. We have been rolling fairly poorly, I think, on the D100s.
I don't know.
I guess I rolled an 86 more
So
times for the
inside of
goblet,
this,
maybe.
you find a really fine silver flute.
Wait, doesn't,
Nice.
what's his face play that? Rodney?
No, he plays
is
a
that
whistle.
This game?
Whistle.
Oh, yeah, he
But
plays
he
a
does
race
do
whistle.
woodwind.
Secret's character
He's
is
not
like-
going to
Okay.
put this in
Plays
his
the flute.
inventory. You're going to have to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hold on
One
to
of
it
you
then,
guys.
unless someone else wants it.
Is it magical?
Wait,
I
is it a
detect
magic
magic.
flute?
Oh, yeah, you want to look at it?
No, but it is really pretty.
Okay, I don't have a
It's a
desire for a
masterwork flute,
flute.
maybe. If I was
Okay,
a
I'll hold
normal
on to it and
bard-
play it.
If I was a normal bard, I might, but I can't be a normal bard.
Can I get some appraises?
Can't you be like not a normal bard but pretend to be a normal bard?
Yeah, 1 second, I'm making coffee.
I mean, if I really want, I could. I don't actually have this. I don't have the performance skill though. I don't think you
Do you
can
want
do
to
that on the
cosplay as a bard?
appraise.
I tell the others that I used to kind of play like a pan flute. I don't know how to play that kind, but I could learn it. If
It's the
nobody
same
else
way.
wants that.
So,
Technically.
Hester and Charlotte know that this is a masterwork flute worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, that's nice, Silver.
I tell the others that,
Nice
yeah.
craftsmanship. Yeah.
Alright, do you
I
want to
say,
hold on to it then?
whoever's gonna keep that, I mean, yeah, I'll hold on to it. Hell yeah, I'll take it. From
It's all yours.
Okay, Hester can hold it.
And it's a silver.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. I tell the others that. Oh, I guess I'll be able to sing and play an instrument. I'll be a double threat.
Oh, you know what, Hester? Next time we're hanging out at a cafe and some random person walks up to you and says, "Oh, is that a guitar in that case? Can you play?" You pull out the flute instead.
Oh, that's funny. I laugh. Or I say, or you could learn how to play the flute, and then
No.
I could sing, and then Zoe, you can do something interesting and be like our third wheel.
No, I have more interesting things to do.
Yeah, music has not ever been my talent.
Charlotte's
Okay,
just
well,
looking
I
at
guess I'll learn
Zoe
how
and
to play.
Hester, thinking, "Oh, that'd be an interesting bonding moment if they started a band." This band isn't gonna last.
There was a hint of sarcasm in her voice.
Just a hint.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So do we seem to think it matters which one we're
I
going
imagine
through?
like Zoe and Hester's relationship is that one scene from fuck, I can't remember if it's a movie or a cartoon, but it's like one of them goes, "I don't like you." Oh no, it's from Star Wars. The other guy says, "I don't like you either."
Huh, I don't remember that part.
It's the one
Or
where
maybe it's
he's in
in
the
something else.
cantina. He tells Luke. He's like, my
Oh,
friend
right,
doesn't like you. And then Luke's like, sorry. And then he like grabs. He's like, I don't like you either. And then Obi-Wan cuts his arm.
Yeah,
off or
yeah,
whatever.
okay, I got it. I was thinking the new Star Wars.
Two teleportation circles open up.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Hester wants to go on the left one again, right? They
No,
look
left.
I
identical,
live by
right?
the law of left.
Oh, they actually disappeared. There's only one circle. Just kidding, guys. Are they identical?
I'm doing dishes. Hopefully it's not too loud. I can mute my mic.
It's loud.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like you're underwater.
Then just tell me.
It sounds like you're playing like in a bathtub.
No, they're not identical.
Oh, what's the difference between the two?
They have slightly different runes on them.
I'll use read magic and see what they say then.
Okay. Give me a D100 for the left one.
Okay.
Says, teleport to room 1.
And then the one on the right.
Teleport to room 7.
Oh, okay. I wonder if there's 9 more rooms. So I'll relay that. I'll say, well, apparently the one on the left is room 1, and the one on the right's room 7, according to the glyphs surrounding it.
Well, let's go to 7 because 7's bigger than 1.
I mean, that reasoning is as good as any reasoning I can give.
I suppose.
Alright, we go to the one on the right in this case then. And I'll go through first, I guess.
Can you guys all group up for me? Grab Zoe. Okay, this is close enough.
Yeah, sorry, I'm almost done.
So you arrive in a graveyard, and there are It looks like there is a ceremony going on to bury a body, and it's a super crowded graveyard, and they're sort of moving some other old bones out of the way to make room for the new body that's going into the grave. And the men, there are 3 men and 3 women, and the men seem to be arguing over a pile of coins.
Ah, we must mediate.
Are they arguing in English?
Yes.
So they're just like normal people we see we can walk up to.
Yeah, you can walk up to them.
Alright, I'll hail them. Like, how's it going? What seems to be the trouble here?
Yeah, let's just gather information here. See what this is all about. I'll follow and yes, inquire as well.
We can't seem to decide who gets what gold.
Oh, well, I'm a lieutenant in the French army, and these are my friends, and perhaps we can help you guys come to an agreement from a neutral perspective. I'm Zoe, by the way. Zoe Zimmerman.
And there's also a piece of paper that is next to the pile of gold that they seem to be peering over.
Well, let's see it then. What does it say? Do they tell me, or do they hand it over, or nothing?
Give me. I need to rewrite this real quick.
Ree! Yeah, this mic definitely picks up on sound a lot more than my other mic did.
So while I'll read it to you and then I'll type it out. So I
Okay.
leave my belongings of 1,000 pieces of gold to my 3 daughters and their husbands. My daughters receive 396 of this. Isina receives 10 more than Nasoda, and Elisa receives 10 more than Isina. Jessen receives twice as much as his wife. Callan got as much as his wife, and Retnip got 1.5 times as much as his wife.
Okay, so yeah, definitely need that written out. But there's 6 people total, it sounds like.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a math problem.
I like math problems. These are the bestest.
I'm sure Hester could do this pretty easily.
Well, once you have it written out, I should be able to figure something out. I have high soldier rank lieutenant. Yeah, I always kind of wonder, like, I don't know, me as a player really likes solving puzzles, and I think I'm fairly good at solving puzzles, but I don't always play characters that are that way, so I don't know how to like role play that. Am I
A
supposed
lot
to,
of
if
the
I see an answer, am I
puzzles
supposed to
that
not
are
answer?
in-game are meant to be posed to the players, not necessarily to the characters. But if the characters have like a redonkulous int, that's where you can roll,
Might get hints or
as
whatever.
in roll dice, ROLL, to
You could
maybe get
also
some hints.
One way you could deal with that as well is if you have a character that has high intelligence, say Hester or Charlotte, but Zidurium actually is the one that figures out the puzzle with the player. Zidurium, the player, could still give the answer, and then like we could have the high-end character be the one that in character still solves it. Maybe, like you could potentially do that. Like that's one way
Okay.
you could potentially handle it when it's one of those cases where the puzzles are for the players.
The other concern I have is I feel like I get really into like the puzzle sessions and the puzzles. And I don't want to like necessarily solve them and take the fun away from you guys.
No, go
So if you
for
want me
it.
to like,
I don't enjoy them as much as I think you do, so I'm cool. I'm probably cool
they're
with you.
definitely my favorite sessions are the puzzle sessions.
There's other stuff that I enjoy a lot more that you tend to not care for. So I mean, that's kind of how these games work. Like sometimes there's stuff that certain players like better than other players.
All right, so Mantis is writing it out, but there's 6 people. There's 1,000 gold total,
Yeah.
and
there's
basically it's a bunch of X, Y's, and
related.
Z's.
Yeah.
I'll write out
no
some
problem.
equations. I'll put them in game too, so we can all see them, and then it's basically just gonna be a substitution problem, I
Yeah.
think. We need some physics problems. Give us like some ramps and frictionless ramps and ground with some things we shoot and use like conservation of energy to figure out how to get things in certain positions at certain times. I don't know if I still remember my kinetic equations from high school. It's been a while.
Let's do the.
Or
Let's
kinematic
go a step
equations,
beyond
they're called.
and make them have friction involved.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
Once instead.
They also tell you we can't figure out to whom we were married either.
What? How
These
do you
guys
not know
are
who you're
insane.
married to?
Because they're not real people.
We've forgot, and they scratch their heads.
I wonder. I like to imagine maybe that's in Zoe. Like actually says that in character. Like, how can you forget that?
Yeah, I do. 'Cause
That's
I was married
insane.
and I can never forget that.
Yeah. Even though you kind of wish you could, probably.
Yeah, yeah. So the daughters are Asina, Elia. Who's the third daughter?
Nisora.
Is that in here somewhere?
It's in the second sentence.
So I wonder if the easiest way to do this is just to break it down into
Oh, there.
3, like a system of 3 equation, or like system of 3, and like combine the husband and wife's wealth to begin with, and then once you have that
I don't,
solved,
because
then
they're
sort it
individual
out.
people, I think. I think they're all individual.
Well, the husbands get it all proportional to what their wives get. So we figure out how much the
That's
wives get, or combine those because. Well, no, you don't even have to combine them actually, because it says just the wives by themselves just get 396. So I guess. Okay, that's it's coming together.
Yeah, I'm writing out some stuff. I'll paste it in chat once I have some equations written out. But we don't know whose wife, who's married. It's actually kind of hard.
Well, just break it into parts. We just want to figure out what the So let's see. So C.
Oh,
C
I see what you're
plus.
saying. Can you actually solve everything that way? Or solve all the daughter stuff separate from the husbands with the 396?
Well, hold on a minute. Okay, so C plus L, we'll say. You can't use E's here. Plus N equals 396. This is the first equation. Let's see. C
I'm using like
equals.
XYZ.
So C equals 10 plus N. And L equals C plus 10? Yeah. C equals, or L equals C plus 10. So I mean that makes it pretty easy because then you can say C equals L minus 10. So those are important equations right there, and then you can solve for C from there, and then everything should fall into place. And then once you have that, then it becomes a question of figuring out which husband lines up with which based off of like making the math work. So I guess
Yeah, I need
I
like
don't
a
know.
pen and paper or something here. I'll just use them as... I need an actual pen and paper to write this down. It'll be so much faster.
Oh boy, middle school math problems.
I know, it's exciting. Do I have anything to write on? Is this important? Does anyone actually keep like paper in their house? Because I certainly do not.
I keep a notepad
I
Everything's
have
on my
shit
digital.
tons
computer
of
for
paper.
Pathfinder. So yeah, I do
Oh,
have a
that's
lot
true.
of paper.
Yeah, I forgot you did that. I'm like looking for anything I can write on.
Do you not get mail?
I have mail, but they all have like writing and things on it.
Oh, and I guess
I guess I can
Ms
find
also.
some like random thing.
Oh, I got C's
Oh, here, this will work.
too. I guess.
I'm gonna use my
I mean,
equations because I like them more. They're using X, Y, and Z, but same idea.
Secret either.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm totally okay with letting these guys do the math problem.
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm about to cut up some tofu, but
I guess you gotta actually do it the other way around. You gotta do
have
things in form of L or whatever in form of C.
a lot of the problem already done, because many of you guys might not know.
Oh, this is easy though because you just have to divide 396 by 3 because one daughter's more than 10 more than one, and the other daughter's 10 less than or 10 more than that one. So you know that there's you just divide by 3 and then take 10 from one and give it to the other one, and that makes it work.
Okay, so the hard part then is figuring out which husband goes with which wife.
So 132 is the baseline. So the middle one is 132, which is, for me, or it's Asina's 132. My equations are the same as yours, just XYZ. So and then Nasora is 10 minus that, so 122. And Elia is 10 more than that, 142. Alright, so that's the waifus.
Okay.
So then we have 604 gold left.
So it's kind of weird.
Okay,
Jessam
so
receives twice as much as his wife, so Jessam either receives, like that's the kind of thing you have to add up to 1,000.
oh yeah.
So that's the trick. You just gotta set up equations to figure out which one you multiply that, like which combination gets you 1,000. I mean, there's only like 6 options anyway, so you could just brute force it.
Yeah, I think brute forcing it's gonna be easier than trying to figure out what the exact equation should be.
You know what's weird? The other like things have been like some kind of combat if we couldn't figure it out. I wonder like what this combat would be. Do we just have to kill these like
we can't
three
figure it out. We have to fight 6 people.
It would be Mantis beating us for being stupid. That's the combat. High school algebra, we got this. Okay, so Jessam receives twice as much as his wife. So if it's the biggest one, that's 284. Well, if we do 1.5 times, any of these times 1.5 has to equal an even number, right?
Not necessarily. Well, maybe. Yeah, it has to, because there's no way you can receive the same as your wife and get an odd number. So yeah, it has to be. I mean, then you get an. Yeah, so whatever the answer is, it has to be well. No, yeah, it has to be an even number. You're right.
So we know that it can't be the 122 because 122 times 1.5 is not even.
Yeah, so it's one of the other two.
And
that narrows it down, actually.
The other one, the 142, is 213, so it has to be the 132. Yeah, the 142 and the 122 are both odds if you multiply 1.5 times. So Cena has to be married to Retnep.
So, and then the other question here, what does...
Means Retnep gets...
So what's 122 times 2 is 244. This has to add up to... These three have to add up to the remainder of that, which is 604.
Yep, so if you subtract the 198, which is the 1.5 times, that leaves you 406 for the other two.
So 406 equals... it's either 2 times 132 plus... wait, is that right? Yeah.
No, 2 times 1... the 132 is taken.
Sorry, 122,
132,
either 2
yeah.
times 122 or 2 times 142. What is
406 minus 144 or 244.
That's the easiest way to do it. Yeah, subtract, because one of it's the same. So subtracting 406 by 122.
That's 162, so it has to be the other one.
If you subtract it by 142, or 2 times 142,
So 142 times 2 minus 604 is 320.
Oh, hold on a second. I got a phone call.
Does that work? That doesn't work. Did I mess something up? Oh wait, I did the wrong number, that's why. It's the 406 minus 284. 22. Yeah, that works. Okay, so Nasora is married to Callan. Okay, so that's it. I'll just write it all out so it's nice and neat. Okay. Retnep, Callan, and who's the other one? Jessam. So that's the same. That's the 1.5, and then the 2 times.
Oh my god, I think I know the answer.
That's that, and if I add them all together.
Why is this thing not telling me my formula? Let me try it again. Okay, I have the 1000. So I know how much the husband's
All right,
made.
let's
Okay. I have the whole thing, but you can go ahead and give your answer.
Right, but I don't know whose wife to who. But I can give you numbers.
right. Yeah, that's part of it.
Well, you can't give the numbers if you don't know the wives.
Well, sure, I know how much the husband's made. Well, I guess if I know the wives, then I know the husbands, right? So I know the answer.
Okay, and who's married to who, Zerdurium? Or Zoe?
Zerdurim, you have the same answer
Oh.
as I.
Yep.
That's
Cool.
it. Yep.
I mean, I couldn't get that answer unless I knew who was married to who, but okay. Mantis.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
I'm typing it out. Hang on.
So-
okay, thanks.
The 198
I
is
figure
the
Charlotte
last husband.
Came up with the answer, but Zoe copied.
Wait, did that not paste right? Oh no,
The
there it is.
284
Okay.
would be the double, the whatever. What is? I'll just look at it. Jessam is the 284. Callum is the 122. Oh, there you go. You got it. Yeah. It's so hard to think when other people are talking, though. So I don't know. I could have gotten that maybe quicker. I'm gonna go chop my tofu.
Yes. So, you hear a raspy voice echoing through the room. Good. You may proceed. But
Does it sound like my husband?
if you wish more treasure, you must fight me. I will only reveal myself if you all wish to fight me.
That sounds something we need everyone here for.
That sounds like a challenge.
And the figures fade away out of existence, and you're left in this graveyard. Let's go ahead and populate this place with some gravestones.
Well, I mean, Matt will do it if everyone else is up. I like seeing things, even if they're trying to kill it.
Okay, there are your gravestones.
Our gravestones were dead?
No,
What
no, the
happened?
graveyard's gravestones. They're on the map now.
Okay. Oh, I'm scared.
They could be your gravestones if you decide to take up the challenge.
Yeah, I think if it's okay with you, we're waiting. Is Pluto back? In secret? I don't think they're here, so we kind of need to wait.
Oh, okay.
I'm always here.
We'll populate this area with a couple more
Okay.
gravestones and a couple trees.
I just don't know what to do because you guys are like younger and quicker at puzzles, and I don't know. So I'm just gonna hang out. in
Well,
the
this
kitchen
isn't a
while
puzzle
you
now.
work.
This is a fight.
No, he said
This is
if we choose. So let's not choose.
right.
sir.
Do you want to? You don't want to. Okay. See what Pluto wants. I think I am good either way. I'm almost rather. Wait, why are we here in the first place? I don't remember.
Zoe might not remember either.
Okay. Where are we? Are we in
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pluto, are you back yet? I think I'm kind of on the same side as Charlotte of why fight something we don't need to fight.
Yeah, and I mean that's probably the wiser decision in character, but I like Matt wants to see what it is. Then I think Hester actually does want treasure.
Probably, even though she just got that 1,000 gold flute. She wants
It
to
might be
push
something
her luck.
useful. She's still salty about like the power ring like getting killed.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I can't believe Ron did that, but it did make for a memorable moment.
Yeah, she's not gonna let that happen again. Well, I mean if we're asking out of character, Matt is voting to fight the thing. That's where I'm throwing my vote.
Okay, Charlotte I think is voting against, and I'll go either way. So I'll see what Pluto wants. He'll be the tiebreaker.
Will somebody call Ron?
Ron, do you want to fight some unknown thing
Ron
that challenged you?
Weasley.
Actually, his character probably would.
He'd
He
probably
has that
say
drawback.
yes.
What's that drawback that he has? I'm gonna go look it up. Pride. -2 to diplomacy and sense motive checks versus those who threaten, accuse, or challenge you until they apologize.
Right, but I mean if pride is his hubris, then it extends to more than just like the mechanical part of
Oh, right, yeah, he
Alright, sorry
he
about that.
totally
I'm back.
is. Oh, okay. So there's something that's hiding somewhere in this room that if all of the characters choose to fight, it will fight you. But if you choose, and you can get treasure if you fight it and defeat it. It told you that. But
Right. Yeah.
you can choose to not fight it and move on and get no treasure.
Hmm. And we don't have
Who
any
needs
good
treasure
weapons.
when we treasure each other?
The real treasure is friendship.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're moving on?
I'd be fine
I mean if
fighting
that's how
it,
the group
but,
votes, I guess.
but
But yeah, I'm the only one that's largely in
Well,
favor of fighting it.
I'm
Both
either
out of character and
way.
in character.
and Isaiah's either way. And Secret, are you
I'm actually
feeling
more for fighting
strongly
it.
against fighting?
I'll
Alright, let's fight
it, but I don't think we have to pursue what we're pursuing.
No, we definitely don't have
No,
to.
no, we don't. But we want
Right,
the
right.
treasures.
Oh,
Okay,
my
let's
God.
fight.
You want the treasure?
That maybe we'll
Rodney
find
wants to
something
fight.
That
useful.
archaeologist is coming out of you right now.
We have to experience all the
Treasure.
things and get all the stuff.
Well, let me get ready first.
Oui.
I'm gonna
We
cast
must
Okay.
spells
discover
before we
the
do that.
treasure.
As soon as you start casting spells and it seems like you're getting in preparation to fight, this thing reveals itself. So you get one spell off as your surprise round.
Okay.
Other than that, roll initiatives.
I'm gonna cast heroism on myself.
I'm gonna cast a glance of something evil
You
towards
can
the
use the
thing.
standard action thing to get your weapon out.
Yeah.
Do we all get
I
this?
assumed
do all
when
get
we
the standard
decided we wanted to
action?
fight that I would pull my weapon out.
Well, Zoe has quick draw, right?
Well,
That's
yeah, but she
also
also
true.
we're talking about it would still be a standard action for her like helm
To activate my
Oh, yeah, yeah,
summon.
yeah.
Well, I kind of always have that on though. Like unless otherwise noted, I'm always using the same +2 mithril
well, for the
breastplate.
armor, but it
and-
also can pull out a weapon, and I think that
Yeah, but I'm not
I
using
think
a
that still
special
takes-
weapon because I don't know what it
unless
would
you're
be.
just using your normal weapons.
I'm using my normal.
Okay.
Because I don't know, like it's useful if I need a different weapon, but I already have like the weapon I want.
Yeah, we have two good weapons. You have the your lucerne hammer or whatever you have,
Yeah, I use a +1 lucerne hammer, and I have
and then you
the
have
flaming
the
great
great
club
club.
of swinging at people's
Made out of-
faces.
made out of what's it made out of? Cold iron?
It's not cold iron; it's iron bound or something. Some weird
some
word
weird-
that means it has iron in
Weird
it.
metal. Yeah,
No. It doesn't have iron in it. It has lead in it.
Oh, lead. That's
that's
right.
what it was. So it makes it
Same
heavier
thing.
than normal.
It
Doesn't
makes
that
it deal
increase
a little
the-
bit more damage.
Yeah, it increases the damage.
And it's heavier
per-
than normal.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
knew there
don't
was
have
something.
any special weapon though, unless it's a. I think what I've used it for in the past is to get a plus or a 5 strength
it's your-
composite longbow +1.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's like the main thing I've used it for. But
Yeah.
all right, so I just have out my lucerne hammer. I need to roll a thing. Jesus, got me all distracted.
Yeah, during that surprise round while Hester's doing heroism, I do mirror image. So let me roll for my mirror images. What do I get again? 1d4 plus 2, I think? Yep, plus 2. Okay, that's a good roll. So I'm going to put that little blue box that on the right there is going to have a, well, I'll put a 5 for the number of images. And it'll be a d6 though. I guess I could do it that way too, but no, I think I've been doing just the number of images. And then I need to roll initiative still. Sorry, I'm being kind of a doofus right now. Okay, there we go.
What the hell is that?
It's what you're fighting.
Yeah.
Is it like a worm, or does it looks like yeah. What the hell?
It looks kind of
is its shape?
dragony.
Looks like a gigantic mouth and a hunched form.
Has everybody rolled initiative? Okay.
Not Rodney.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, I just assumed he hadn't. Not there right now.
Rodney is going to. What did he have? A teapot? He's going to throw his teapot at this.
Wait, he's
That's
okay.
what he does.
Whatever.
He throws shit like weird. He throws improvised weapons and hits people.
I
He
thought he
said
used a
that he was
shovel.
gonna do it, right?
I don't know. I don't
He uses a
remember.
shovel as a melee weapon, but I do think he took a
Okay.
teapot and said he was gonna throw it.
Sure.
So he's just throwing away money, but it's
He
good.
he said that he was going to throw his teapot in the next
Okay,
fight.
do it.
Yes, he did. Hopefully he's not upset from. Hopefully it's also flat-footed still.
It looks like it hits this thing, but it bounces off of it.
Oh no, it has DR.
Zoe.
I'm going to... We don't have haste on, do we?
Nope. I used my surprise round to do mirror image instead.
Okay, I'm gonna come back here and hide behind this gravestone. Is it big?
Okay.
Big enough to give me, like, say, partial cover?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I've been playing a lot of FPSs, so hide behind shit.
Charlotte.
So that's my move action, and then my standard
yeah,
action
I
will
do.
be
Ready in action.
to ready in action to swing at it if it comes by me within my Lucerne Hammer range, which is a reach weapon.
How close were you again? I guess you're too far away to do a spring attack.
Yeah, that's why I asked about haste.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it though.
Alright, is there a knowledge I can do? Do I knows?
It looks like it's a kind of dragon, but the type you're not sure. It's really strange looking.
I'll cast Spectral Hand and go move over here.
Okay. Messiah.
I think I'm gonna do something similar to Zoe, except that I'm gonna cast haste on the party as well here. Except for on Charlotte. Charlotte's too far away again. But everybody else gets haste.
Rip.
Charlotte doesn't really use haste that well anyway, so it's all good. That was my last level one. That mirror image was my last level 2 spell.
Hess.
Can I also try a knowledge to see if I can figure out what its type is?
Sure.
Alright, come on, don't fail me. Hooray.
Okie dokie. So, this looks like something that you imagined as one of the scary monsters out of the fairy tales that your grandmother used to tell you. That it looks like what she would describe as a nightmare dragon, something that would come to you in your sleep, in your dreams.
Yeah, I love dragons.
And it would take small children away, and when they should wake up, they would just be dead in their beds. But it does dragon things. It has DR/magic. It's immune to mind-affecting effects, sleep, paralysis. It has some SR. It probably has a breath weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And it probably has a frightful presence of sorts. Which it's going to use now.
Sounds cool. Well, hold on, I'm done with my turn.
Oh, you're not done with your turn? Okay.
No, that was just the knowledge, sorry. But okay, if I feel like I know the type, then I'm gonna cast another spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Named Bullet, and I'm going to give this bullet the the creature type of dragon.
Okay.
And that's gonna be my turn for now, as I load the bullet into my gun.
Okay, so it's going to shriek. It looks like it's roaring, but it's like vocal cords don't seem to really be able to produce anything, so it's like this raspy, shrill sound. And everybody go ahead and give me a will save.
Yep, coming right up.
Oh, I forgot to activate my luck.
Alright,
bonus,
heroism,
so
help me out.
Sucks. Nope. It's
Is
a
heroism
12.
only on you, or?
I can retroactively put a +4
It's on.
bonus
I put it on
that,
myself.
Okay.
but I don't. I don't
Nice.
think I'm.
Or are
gonna
we
do
all
it.
doing this?
I think I'm.
Yeah,
just
everybody's
gonna take
doing
it
this.
because
Yeah.
I don't have any idea. I think I'm gonna just fail it anyway.
No, I do. Okay.
Do I have Iron Will actually or anything
That's
like
the
that by chance?
attitude.
Do I have a reroll?
Fail.
There's no way I pass this. 0% chance. Yeah. That's 3 will saves. Forward and reflex are both 10, but, you know, will is 3.
Okay, so Isaiah and Rodney, you are shaken. Charlotte and Hester are fine. And I'm sorry, Zerdurium, you rolled
Zoe's
really
dead.
low.
You're just gonna be panicked probably. and
You
run away.
are feared, so you can hold on to everything you have in your hands, but you have to run away from this thing.
Great. I didn't want to fight it in the first place.
I don't think I have remove fear, so. Yeah.
Where is staggered? No, not staggered. Shaken. Shaken's what I'm looking for.
Okay, I'm double checking, make sure there's nothing I can do. I don't think there's anything I can do. Or could have done.
Oh, it's just fear any on roll 20.
This is unfortunate.
Yeah, the fear condition is the same except that you have to run away. Alright, Shaken's pretty bad, but not the end of the world.
Do we have buffs on here? We don't have buffs on here. Rodney is going to be a little bit less useful because he's not getting his buffs and not doing that bad.
Well, we're probably dead then. If I'm just feared and Rodney's not going to be useful. As useful.
There's
I
going
don't
to
know
be
if Rodney's
like
all that useful anyway. That's the
haste,
thing.
not useful. So Rodney is going to move up here and he's going to throw 2 arrows at this thing.
Because I think he's already going to be kind of useless because I don't think he can get through the DR.
And
Yeah,
it
there's
looks
absolutely
like
nothing I can
these
do.
arrows, like, they graze this thing's thick hide, but they don't find a weak point. Zoe, this thing's real frightening.
So I just have to run away as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's 100. No, I have haste on. Jesus Christ. So I can run at. Is it 4 times move speed or 2 times move speed?
Yeah,
You're
there's
restricted by this room.
You're probably just gonna run to the corner of the room.
Okay.
Though.
I'm running up here this turn.
Okay.
Easily. I could run a lot further. And
I think you can get there
so that's
like
110.
move,
How fast do you run?
No. That's as far as you can get.
I know, but how fast do you run?
It's 4 times your move speed, I think, usually.
And
It's
Unless-
4 times.
Yeah.
So if my move speed is 60,
It depends, so if you're encumbered, or if you're like...
I'm not encumbered,
like heavy
and
armor,
I
it's
have
times
light
3.
armor.
Oh, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, then
Okay, so I get to the corner of the room in a single move action with haste, if I sprint.
Well, running is a full
No.
round action.
A running is a
Oh,
full
okay.
round action.
Okay, so I just get there, that's all.
Charlotte.
Alright, I'm gonna go play Hearthstone.
Basically, because I don't know if we actually have any way to remove your fear. I certainly
Yell at me if I need to do something.
I'm
I'm taking total defense actions, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
I glitter dust it.
Glitter dust it?
Yeah.
Okay. Does
I'm-
glitter dust require spell resistance?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
As odd as it is. I'm not gonna amp up my DC. So just DC 17.
Okay.
I know dragons have decent will, but I don't know what elements it has right now, so I'm not sure. Like, I have a resist energy if I need it, but I'm not sure. And I can't remove that fear either.
It has the element of surprise.
Surprise!
What was the DC again?
17.
It looks like you cover it in glitter dust where its eyes should be, but it doesn't seem to have very many, like, they seem to be mostly glazed over, but maybe partially work.
I bet it
It's
has
not-
blind sense. Or blind sight, maybe. Hopefully just blind sense. I don't know, though. I can find out. But
It has
just
sight
running
beyond
into it.
sight.
But I'm kind of shaken, man. I'm scared.
Shaken, not
uh,
scared.
Let's see. Do I have any spells I could do from here that might be useful here? Not really. I could try to turn invisible, but if it being blind doesn't matter, me being invisible probably wouldn't matter either. I'm going to do a Hail Mary attempt and then try to move, I think. Oh,
Okay.
no. I don't think I'm going to do that, actually. If I move up here, Rodney can move next turn and get a flank. That's probably the smart move. Do I want to bother trying to attack, or do I want to do an acrobatics check? Let me double check. What does my acrobatics look like? I think there's no point in trying acrobatics this shit. I'm pretty sure it's got a really high CMD. So I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna attempt to. Let's see here. Go. It's 5 feet and then 35 that way. So and I can move up to like 60 feet. So yeah, I can do this easy. So I'm going to move like something like this,
Okay.
and if it can sense, it can see me or whatever, or like knows I'm there, it gets an attack, I guess. Does it?
It doesn't attack you.
Okay, so maybe the blind worked. And then I'm gonna do a single. Do I want a power attack on this attack? I maybe do, but I'm shaken.
YOLO.
Oh, even with the shaken, it's still a pretty decent roll though. I'm gonna do a single attack with power attack. That's a pretty bad roll, so I'm just probably gonna miss it.
So it looks like you hit its hide, but you glance off.
I didn't even roll damage. Oh wait, natural armor probably. Okay, that's fair.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I was like thinking like, what? What do you mean? He has DR 50? Okay, that's my turn
No.
then.
Dr. 50.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna take aim at it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot at it. A little bit
Close enough to be touch AC.
closer. Well, here's the thing: is that I have an ability.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can do it at like double range
It's
increment or
called
something weird.
Steady Aim, where I can take a move equivalent action to increase the accuracy by 10 feet. So instead of 40 feet, it's 50.
Cool. I like it.
And I'm
Plus he's
just
probably
within
also
that.
flat-footed, so you're probably just going after like an AC 9 or something crazy.
So yep, I'm going to use that, and then fire.
Okay. You
Ah
missed.
shit!
Sucks.
This thing. Something tried to attack it from its side.
Uh-huh. And my mirror image is useless if it's blind, so... But I at least have 50-50 chance of dodging it from concealment, so... Oddly, it'd be better if it wasn't blind for me right now, but the fact that I didn't get an attack opportunity probably makes up for it.
So it's going to try to bite you and swipe with its front claws.
Alright. Well, AC is not very good, so it's probably gonna hit.
So, this first number is its bite. Does a 27 hit?
Yep.
The second one is one of his claws. Does a 33 potentially hit?
Yes.
Okay. This other claw is a potential crit, which at a 36, but does a 28 back up the crit?
It does. I can force him to re-roll it, but if he's what he said it was a 36, I'm not even gonna waste it on that. He's gonna succeed the crit no matter what, unless he rolls
Okay.
that one. I'm pretty sure.
So I'm gonna roll
Brilliant,
some
too.
percentages.
Yep. I might be dead here.
Nah, my spectral hand come save you.
This is going to be the crit
Rip.
percentage.
Okay.
And he's rolling this twice.
Ripperino.
Don't kill us,
Yep, he's gonna hit then if he has
Could be
blind
worse.
fight. Yeah, he has blind fight, so he hit with the crit. I'm gonna take a fuck ton of damage here. It's okay, I got like effectively how much health is
You have that
8?
secret feat or whatever that gives you extra health.
Resiliency, yeah.
Yeah.
There's the crit damage.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
it's only like half
Here's
my
the
health.
percentage for the next claw. Looks like he hits.
Yep.
Damn.
So yeah, it definitely would have been better for me to have not have him blind. Because his mirror image would have been a better percentage.
Yeah.
But hopefully him being blind, it'll help
his
us
bite.
kill it quicker.
Well, dinner's finally done. I can focus
okay.
now.
I'm at 5 health, so that's pretty cool.
And he's going to roll the will save to get the dust out of his eyes.
No! You will be blind! Okay.
And he nat 20s it. He's no longer blind.
Of course.
Rodney is, his friend looks pretty ass injured. He's going
You
to
can get a flank for sneak attack damage.
run over and attack with a sneak power attack. It's going to try and claw him on his way over.
We haven't
Actually,
even
no,
damaged
it's
this
going
thing
to
yet.
try and bite him on his way over.
Well, Rodney actually has close to 30 AC, I think, so, I mean, there's a chance he misses.
Does he? I didn't think it's that
And
high.
he misses. Rodney
up
has
there.
27 AC.
Yeah, he's got the
Okay.
highest AC in the party, I think.
Yeah.
I think you're fairly close, but you have like...
Me?
20s,
No,
right?
He rolled
Yeah.
25.
I'm only 24.
So power attack with
You're always,
shovel.
like, highest in the party, though. Yeah, maybe he'll do enough to break through the... I don't think he gets a second attack, but... So he probably misses.
Yeah, he doesn't get the second attack. He hits this thing's hide, and it bounces off. Zoe, you're still frightened, but you're looking at what's happening to your party, and you're like, maybe I can get to them soon, but no, it's so scary, it almost killed Asaya. Charlotte.
Of course.
To the Asaya. And let's do a...
Can you guys see my health bar, by the way?
I haven't looked.
It's as.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
So 25? Okay. Or 28, I mean?
No, 17.
Oh, that's caster level. I looked at the wrong one.
Yes.
17 is not very good.
No.
Alright, I'm still at 22 health, so he still one-shot me, probably. But I have mirror images up, so, I mean, it's gonna be like that one fight where I was just like...
Would you like to
Vital
move?
Strike guy. No. Not yet, at least.
No, I meant
because...
Charlotte.
No.
No, I'm gonna stay here. I'm happy here.
Okay. Messiah.
I mean, we haven't damaged this thing at all, so I have no idea if we can even kill it.
I can
but,
if you
if
don't
I try
take
to...
like a mass amount of damage.
It's too late for that. I'm at... No, if I get hit one more time, I don't know, it probably would drop me... Well, it won't drop me to 0 because
Withdraw,
resilience.
maybe,
Okay. If it
or
hits me
just-
twice, I could die. I can't withdraw because it's got like a 10-foot reach, so it'd still provoke. I mean, I could try, but... I'm just gonna attack it 3 times, I think. I mean, what else can I do, really?
Okay.
Here? So,
Acrobatics to avoid provoke.
No, there's no way that's gonna work. Something this big is gonna have way too high a CMD.
Okay.
So, plus 12. First attack.
That hits.
Alright.
You find a weak point in its thick hide.
So that's my mithril longsword. I don't know, +1 probably. If it has DR, then back
And it
I
looks
guess.
like you managed to sneak it into a really nice crevice in its hide, and you stab it in there, and it does all of the damage.
All right, this is doable. Maybe because of the mithril or something, or the magic. I might have DR magic, I guess. Attack number 2 with that was haste. I guess that'll be my haste attack. First iterative, no.
That misses.
I guess I could retroactively put a +4, but no, I'm not gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do my last attack. Rolling the dice, apparently. There it goes. That's a miss.
That misses.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna move anywhere because I wanna. I mean, I can't really 5-foot step, I guess, but I don't think it's gonna help. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at and hope that Hester can do something.
Hester.
I'm like, damn, I need to clear my gun. That misfire. What an untimely. I'm gonna use a standard action to remove the broken condition from the gun
Okay.
with my quick, clear gunslinger ability. And that's gonna be my turn, unfortunately.
I'm taking into account this guy hasn't done his breath weapon yet. And if that does a lot of damage, that could just one-shot me too.
I've won 2
Although I have
Hearthstone games.
I do have evasion, so it'd actually probably be better for me if it tries that.
Are you gonna move?
Hester? I don't think so.
No, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. On this thing's turn. This guy's doesn't like Isaiah and Rodney. It's going to throw its tail at Isaiah, its bites and its claws at Rodney.
Goodbye, Isaiah. It was nice
He's
knowing
only hitting
you.
me with 1 attack. That probably won't kill me, even if it hits. Unless he crits again.
Does a 21 possibly hit?
On me? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly my AC, so...
How many
it
images?
hits, but 5 images, so a d6 right now. Of course. This is the
Rip.
game. This is the session where all my dice rolls just fuck me.
Not even yours.
It's okay. I'll probably still be
You take
up.
10
Yeah.
damages?
Okay, that's manageable. It's me at 12. I still have not triggered resiliency, so that's an extra 8 hit points as well. So if I get dropped to 0.
Don't worry, I'll try to save you. I could fireball it, or I could save you.
It looks like 2 claws hit Rodney.
Man, I feel like that mage in Darkest Dungeon that has the heal and the damage, and you're like, oh, I could do this, but I need to heal.
You guys can see Rodney's health bar too, right?
Yes.
Sure.
And
see
he's
her
gonna
health
5-foot
bar.
step over
Okay,
here.
for now.
Oh, damn. Rodney would have
Now
to
you can
would have
flee.
to delay his action.
So,
That's true. I could just run away too. But I don't know if that's viable long term. Like, I kind of feel like the tactically correct play here is to have Rodney delay his initiative till after me so we can just reset up the flank.
Rodney hears you thinking about that, and he's gonna delay his initiative.
He
Here's
hears
him
you
thinking.
thinking.
Whoa. Telepathy?
Well, I mean, Rodney's probably smart enough to know that we need to keep him flanked.
Zoe, you still feel a little bit of fear, but this thing doesn't seem that bad. It looks like you can hit it. You saw Asaya do something to it. Charlotte.
Yeah, sure.
Hmm. Okay. I heal Saya. And I'll
Okay.
stay where I am.
Asaya.
Alright, so I'm not going to get the flank bonus. Which actually I wasn't factoring in the flank bonus last time I was attacking anyway. I forgot to. I don't think it would have made a difference.
wouldn't
though.
have made
My
a
rolls were
difference.
Ass. So I'm going to attack without the flank bonus because my other option is to do a ready to action for a single attack. And that's better to just do 3 attacks. So, important thing is that Rodney will get the flank bonus. So let's go. God damn it! Really?
That misses.
Yep.
That also misses.
Yeah, that's
That
a
also
good turn.
misses.
Alright,
Wow.
that's my turn. I mean, I
Right,
could
he's
have
gonna
done a
5
plus
foot
8.
over here.
I could have done a +8 to the roll, but maybe I'll do that next round if I'm not dead. I don't get crit through in mirror images. I think it's pretty unlikely that I die in the next round, though.
Mm,
But it theoretically could happen. And he has a
Um,
haste attack as well, right? So, yeah.
that will be the
first one.
25. Um,
Is that with the flank bonus as well, or you gotta add that after the fact?
I'll add that after the fact, but it hits. What's his sneak attack at? Like +2?
I could open his Roll20 sheet, I guess, and find out. If I can find it real fast. I downloaded it earlier, so it should be in my downloads folder.
Yeah, it's 2d6. So the first and the haste attack hit.
Hopefully
So
Hester's near
it doesn't
full, it
look like
finishes
all
it.
of Rodney's damage goes through.
Yeah, probably his DR magic.
Dr. Magic.
Hester.
Alright, let's try this again, but unfortunately I don't have that named bullet anymore.
Aww.
A 1
Rip.
is the only thing that will waste.
Also, it's not flat-footed versus you anymore.
Right, but no, I'm not too worried about that. I'm gonna animate my hair, so it'll help me load the bullet a little bit quicker. I'm gonna take a step forward, or I have to take a little bit forward than that. Let's see. If I go here at half my move, then that puts me forward. Then I'm gonna shoot.
kaboom. Watch it backfire.
Maybe this will just crit. Oh, another one. That would suck. But you know what? Luckily, I cleared my gun so that it doesn't explode. Because Hester would kill herself if that gun exploded.
Yeah, that'd probably be sad.
Not literally, but she would die inside.
Yeah.
Just like she died inside when, what's his face walked away.
You hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was very sad.
Wait, I put on the wrong thing. It's not orange. It's green. It doesn't like you shooting at it. It's never seen a gun before. This is strange magic. It's gonna breathe at you.
Oh, goody.
Oh, oh,
That's what you get for
Roll me a reflex save.
stepping the open there.
for upsetting.
Yep.
A reflex. All right. Well, my reflex isn't terrible, but let's. Probably not enough.
Okay, you're gonna take all of this.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
You take 33 acid damage.
Ooh.
Or 32, I mean.
Okay. That did hurt.
That sucks. Because
It probably has a cooldown though. It could be a cooldown of 1 turn. But
it's true. Could be.
Jeez, that's a lot of dice.
usually you roll a dice to determine the cooldown, so.
Yeah. There's a debate
Okay.
on whether or not you have to wait 1 turn before that 1 turn, or if it can do it on the very next turn.
Yeah, I think you actually can do it the very next turn.
That's the way
that's where I
Paizo
stand on
has
that debate.
said about it.
Zoe,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're no longer feeling a fear.
Is she still shaking though?
Oh,
You are still shaking.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what that means.
Come
You have like a
join us.
-2 to a bunch of shit.
Okay.
still have the
well,
fear
it's
effect,
applied
Put
after.
but-
the fear condition on in your Roll20
Yeah.
character sheet.
Like, just leave the fear condition on, but you can actually do stuff now. Like, shaken's just a less extreme version of fear.
Oh, was that
basically.
supposed to have the fear
Is there
condition
not
on?
a shaking
Okay.
condition? Oh, I guess
I just
they
have been
would
not
be the same.
playing.
No, there isn't. But they're identical. Fear and shaken are identical.
They're identical,
in terms
yeah.
Of, in terms of stat-wise,
Okay.
they just affect your behavior differently.
I'm
Namely,
gonna
shaken doesn't actually affect
sprint
it.
over here somewhere.
Okay.
Now, you know sprinting fatigues you, or exhausts you. Which is it?
Alright, I'll double move.
'Cause you have
It makes you
armor on?
flat-footed for that turn.
Yeah, but there's more to it. if
light
you have
armor.
Oh, I thought you had heavy armor.
Double move there.
Okay.
That's it.
Then move yourself there.
I did.
Okay. Charlie.
At least you can get up without provoking, because you have spring attack.
Ooh, now's my chance. Saya looks okay for now. I'm ready to piss it off myself. I am going to use my Arcane Reservoir to amp up the DC +2 to cast a fireball so that it doesn't hit my allies. So a DC
Just on
20.
the back of it.
The edge of here is as far as you can. I guess. Yeah. Okay. DC. Roll me a caster level check.
It's in there.
It's already in there, I think. 24.
Okay, it's in there. It looks like it takes half of the damage.
Okay.
Is that damage accurate, or should it be 86?
What did I roll?
76.
Does it scale up to that? Probably.
I think so.
Here.
So it's up to like 15 or something.
Just in case. Let me go read the spell real quick.
Your scale's up to 10.
I might not have
D6.
updated it. Yeah. So yeah, there's
Yeah,
that
probably.
extra D6 I just rolled, a 5.
So half of 28.
Mm-hmm.
Decide.
I'm gonna do the same kind of play here again. Do I want to throw the +8 on this first attack? I probably should, just because like we need to kill this stupid thing.
I'm not.
And I mean, I might end up needing it. I might end up needing this roll later, but whatever. If I'm dead, then I won't get to use it anyway. So +8 to this roll makes this going to be a nice +20 to the roll overall.
That hits.
Okay. Has it been that long since I rolled damage? There we go. And then second attack is going to be a lot less because I don't like the +8 bonus. It's a good roll this time at least, though.
That'll hit.
And then one more attack. Which maybe I should have used my +8 on this one just to make it equivalent to my other ones, but that's fine. Ooh, a chance for critical if it hits. It's not even a guarantee.
That includes your fear?
Yes.
That'll hit.
Alright. Probably doesn't
That will not
confirm,
confirm.
though. Okay, that's fine. I'm just glad that it hit it all. I guess I could have done a little bit extra damage, but it would have been less likely to hit if I'd held it two-handed. Might have been worth it.
Rodney's gonna come over here and he's gonna do his things.
Yeah, fortune, I don't think shaken affects damage. I think it just affects attack. Let me check.
Shaken
Going
affects
off of a
damage.
hero lab soon. Okay, it does. I just have the check
It's
mark on,
with,
so.
2 of
So
those.
hero lab do it for me. No, shaken doesn't do damage. It just says attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Oh, okay. I guess it's fatigued that does damage or something? I don't know.
That shovel.
Alright. What is he? He's fighting with the shovel now?
He's shovel knight.
Yeah, he's been using the shovel.
Mm-hmm.
He's shoveling pretty. Running does a bit of damage.
It's in red. Might be able to finish it.
Yeah, man, I'm worried about my health too. Though.
You could shoot it and then move behind the cover and get the,
Yeah.
right here. Or
Oh, I guess I could
over
have go
here, maybe.
prone as a free action. You know, I'm gonna do that. That sounds like what a gunslinger
Yeah,
would
near
Go
behind the
prone
cover.
behind the thing.
Yeah, if you get cover, you get a bonus to reflex as well.
Yeah. Or I could
So
hide
even if
behind this larger one here.
Yeah, like even if he
that's
does
what
do
I'm
the
gonna
breath
do.
weapon again, you can get a bonus versus
I'm
it.
going to,
I think most likely it's going to be on cooldown this turn, though.
I'm gonna reload. And with my hair, and then I'm gonna fire. And this time I'm gonna spend a grip point to use that other gunslinger ability. What's it called? Deadeye. That gives me the whatchamacallit. I resolve against AC when firing beyond the 40 feet. Because I need to use that move action later.
Seems pretty good. If you can kill it with this shot, maybe it will, because it's in red.
Do not throw
Oh,
away
pretty
your
good.
shot.
You hit it? You deal
And
some damage?
if my
And then
theory's
I
right about the
move, and then go prone as a free action. she like does that like barrel roll kind of thing. Or not a barrel roll, like she just rolls onto the ground.
This thing hisses as it takes lots of damage. And it says, "You won't defeat me that easily." And
Oh,
as
I
a
didn't even
swift
know it could
action,
talk.
it
He explodes.
does
Yeah,
a
he
spell-like
told us
ability.
earlier we could fight him or not.
Oh, he was one that actually talked.
Yeah, he told
Yeah.
us, yeah.
He was like, I'll let you see what I am if you fight me. And it was like,
Okay.
I don't care. And then you were like, let's do it! So, here we are.
We hadn't fought anything. I needed to almost die.
We
Okay.
fought the puzzles.
I just
Not a
know that
proper
every time
session
we
if we don't
fight
almost
things
die.
in Mantis'
Pluto, I
game,
still haven't
things
fought
are
anything.
worrisome, so...
Oh yeah, no. Every time we fight, every time in Mantis' game, so we had to
Yeah,
almost
that's-
die.
I mean, that's what he told us when we started the game.
Right. But it's
Yeah.
still worrisome.
As 5 other of it appear swirling around it.
Swirling.
Got it,
Cool.
mirror images.
It's got the mirror images.
Not just still images.
It was a swift
swirling
action,
ones.
so we couldn't have Charlotte like counter. Well, plus it might have been a spell like ability, so Charlotte couldn't counterspell it. Darn.
He didn't say it was
Uh,
constant.
You can still
And,
dispel it though. Potentially.
It doesn't like his side. It's going to... He has a pointy, pokey, swordy thing that's getting through all of his DR and giving this guy a flank, so he's gonna throw all of his attacks at you.
All right. I give mirror images for this reason.
$36.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 34, another 34, 29, 32.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sure at least one of those is gonna hit through the mirror images, possibly multiples.
Okay, so how many images
Best
do you
case,
have?
it breaks all that. 5 images. So best case, it's gonna hit all of them and be down to 1 image. But I'm not gonna be that lucky. I don't think. Okay.
First one hits an
one
image.
Yep.
Second one hits an image.
All right.
Third one hits you.
All right.
I shout to Zoe.
All right. I'm still up. I'm at 5 health again.
Zoe, hold your action till after me.
I mean, 5 foot's over here.
So Charlotte says she has an idea.
I
Or a
haven't
plan.
gotten to do anything yet, but okay.
Yeah, just wait for Charlotte.
I'll delay my action till after
And
Charlotte.
then she's like, "I kill it," and you're like, "Damn it!"
Yeah.
Why did I
know,
wait?
That's what I feel like is gonna happen.
I send my
No, it's probably a buff for you.
spectral hand to the
Touch me.
dragon to... Wait, first I gotta... I try to
Or a debuff
identify
for it.
if it, if the mirror images... If those are mirror images.
They're mirror images.
Alright.
I think it's technically a knowledge arcana to identify a spell in place, but I think it's the same roll for you, right?
Fine, probably. Well, no, one... Yeah, it probably is. Let's see. I will spell disrupt it, or at least try to.
Is that something you have to touch him to do, though?
I have a spectral hand, so my spectral hand's touching it.
You still have
Yes,
to
but
roll the
Oh, yeah.
touch
He has
attack.
mirror images.
Oh, I gotta touch the touchy touch.
Oh
Possibly,
crap!
unless
Yeah, it might be.
I think you do,
foiled by
though.
his
Let me
mirror
see
im-
if this number is correct. Okay, alright. Here's the touchy touch. Huh?
Okay, roll me a d6.
Okay. I didn't say it was the perfect
Oh,
idea.
damn.
You get an image.
You break the image at least.
Poof.
You were partially effective.
I shout at Zoe. Okay, I tried. One less image.
At least I don't have to hang around
will
as a flanking partner, though.
friggin' attack.
I only use an arcane point for that too, so I still have all my spells.
If you're using your Lucerne Hammer, you want to be 5 foot away from it. But you'll still provide a flank from 5 feet away. See this with that.
Like
with
here?
each weapon at least.
That should do it.
That won't
Yeah,
provide a
yeah.
flank.
Well, it won't
Well,
right this
at least
turn.
for her, it won't provide a flank.
It'll provide a flank for Rodney if Rodney 5 foot steps. But yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna
You
use
can't
the
really
rest
go
twice
anywhere to get a
my
flank.
points back now.
Then
Shit.
wait, how do you attack?
What do you
I've
mean?
never done this before.
What do you mean?
I'm just joking because I haven't gotten to fight yet.
Oh.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay,
Ooh.
ignore the second
That's a
attack.
possible hit. Go ahead and roll a d5.
Ugh.
Damn.
You break an image.
Start.
Decide.
Alright, it's super low, guys. Do I want to try to attack it? Yeah, I mean, worst case for me, Rodney goes right after, and then Hester. So if I want to go all in, then say we're killing it this turn. It's in red health. It's got how many images
Hopefully, yeah.
again? It's got 3.
It has 3 images.
So worst case, I break all 3 images, and Rodney gets
Right.
to sneak attack, and then Hester can maybe do something too. I don't know. So I'm just gonna go
Try to finish
all
it
in
off,
on
yeah.
this. I'm gonna go all in on
Okay.
this. Because that's what you do. That's gonna miss.
That misses,
Well,
that misses.
actually, I forgot that the actual worst case is I don't break any images and completely waste my turn. That one might break an image. Well, if it misses, if the AC misses by 5 or
That breaks an
less.
image, but you bounce off of its thick hide. Like
So
you go
the
through an
17
image and you bounce off of his thick hide.
The 17 breaks an image. Okay. The
Yeah.
14 probably doesn't though.
No. The 25 breaks an image.
It's by 5, probably.
The
Oh, okay,
17
just the
doesn't
25
break an
does.
image. Just
I
the
gotcha.
25.
Okay. I gotcha. So, yep, that was actually worse than I was anticipating because I forgot that I'm only rolling. I've rolled so many like 5s and lower in this combat. Okay, well, good luck, Rodney. You need to kill it, or I'm dead.
Well, at least I know
Or
it's
Hester
not
needs to
just
kill it.
fantasy
Moves over here.
rolls that screws you over.
I usually have decent rolls though in this campaign, most of the time, except on saves.
Yeah, I'd say except the one thing
My
you
attack
geared
rolls are
towards.
normally been, yeah, I don't know. It's been rough. Oh yeah, I have my luck bonus going again too.
Rodney breaks
Take
2
one of those
images.
off. Rodney breaks 2 images. Great.
So that leaves it with none? Or...
Yeah, all the images are gone, but it's
Yay.
still gonna get a turn to kill me if Hester doesn't finish it off. So,
Hester,
which I'm not.
you're prone on the
confident.
ground over there.
I'm gonna try it.
I'm not-
I'm gonna crawl forward 5 feet and load my gun with my hair.
You need a rogue feat
I'm
to
gonna
be able
use
to
another.
No,
crawl.
No,
wait.
as a
I'm
5
using
foot.
actual movement
Oh, okay.
because I
Can
can
you-
load my gun with my hair.
As part of a move, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can crawl
And
5
then
feet
I'm
as a
gonna
move
use
action.
another grip point to activate Deadeye again and shoot out of my whatchamacallit, out of my ranging,
Okay.
and then I fire.
Come on, Hester.
Come on, babe.
Save Isaiah. Ooh.
You have a
Oh,
clear
shit.
shot. Oh shit! That might be it. That might be what we needed.
And you hit this thing, and you see its gaping mouth. You hit it straight through its gaping mouth. And it sort of like bubbles up, and it like explodes.
For damage.
Go ahead and give me a reflex save.
No. Well, good thing I roll good on reflexes normally, so I have good bonuses on that at least. That's a pretty low roll though, so That's too bad. I rolled a 3. If I rolled a 1 on a reflex, I could re-roll it, but... so I might actually just take a fucking
So go ahead
damage.
and roll me a reflex save.
So what is that? That's a
Death
14. That's a 16 for my reflex save. It's probably not good enough. I might actually die from the death explosion. Get knocked unconscious.
Does Rodney have... I don't know if Rodney has improved evasion. Rodney's going to take half damage. The
think he
rest
has
of you are
normal
going to take
evasion.
full damage.
I don't know. I know he doesn't improve, but I think he might have regular. I don't know. When do rogues get it?
Holy
Is that gonna perma-kill me? Okay, so I get +8 from resiliency kicking in. But I don't know if that's enough. I think that's actually just enough to kill me. Yep, I have 14 con, I'm at negative 14. So Isaiah is dead.
It does 1 less damage. Or maybe...
Do I have anything else in here that could... No, I really don't think I have any... I mean, like I said, if I rolled a 1, it would have been better, because I'd get a free reroll. But it only works if I actually roll a nat 1, so 1s are actually better for me than 2s and 3s. For, like, saves.
Oh my gosh. Too bad we weren't level 10.
Yeah. That's too bad. I really like this character a lot, but I don't see any way out of this. I think Isaiah just dies.
You can always make another character just like him. And just slap another name
No,
on him.
I'm from... I'll have to give it a lot of thought for like what I want to play for the next
You'll
character.
just say to
But
the people, well, what a
Rip-
coincidence! I'm
is he
just
dead?
like your last party member.
yes, I'm
That's
dead.
so
I'm at
Yes,
negative
yes, I am
14, and I have
No, it's
14
a dragon
con.
dead. We don't care about you.
Yes, the monster is dead. The monster is dead.
It just has a death explosion. That's what killed me. I died to a death
He had
explosion.
Death Nova on him.
Even with the resiliency that gave me +8 hit points,
Dude,
it
do you-
still
do you remember
did so
that
much
I
build?
damage
set
that I
the
just died.
DC to like 15. I'm like, there's no way Pluto can fail this.
No,
save.
wait. What are you talking about? I did make that save. I told you my save was I got a 16.
Oh, you got a 16.
I have
Oh.
+2 from heroism and +3 from my luck bonus, so it's not an 11. So in that case, I wouldn't take any damage if it was 15.
Okay. You don't take any damage.
Oh,
I
what?
I didn't hear that it was a 16.
Well, now it just seems like
when-
you're trying to get out of dying, and I want you to die.
Yeah, I already wrote you off as
Oh.
dead. You can't come back to life on us now.
No,
But Zoe
he's
does
Well-
take the full damage.
He-
How much was
He
it?
didn't understand. He thought my save was 11, so
27.
that's why he
27?
thought. That's why he thought I took full
Okay.
damage. He didn't actually say what the DC was until just then.
Oh my god, I'm tilted.
I just assumed that I was like, okay, I got a 16. I'm like,
I didn't
Oh,
know
I bet
that your
that's-
luck was also active. I heard that you had heroism, but I didn't hear the luck.
no, I've been running my luck bonus. I used 2 charges of it. I
Dude,
activated
Pluto, do
it
you
once I
remember
got
that Guild
enraged,
Wars
and then
build?
I just I don't ever use my standard actions for anything else, so I just activate it and then reactivate it every 3 turns.
You play a minion, summoner, necromancer. You put Death Nova on them all,
Oh, yeah.
and then you spam
From
Taste
Diablo
of Death.
2?
From Guild Wars.
Diablo 2? Oh, Guild Wars. Oh, no, I never ran
No,
that.
Diablo 2 had Frost Snow.
It
I
was
don't think there was a
that's like my alliance battle build. It was so troll. Like you literally just get a bunch of minions from all the NPCs and alliance battles, and then put Death Nova on them all, and then just spam Taste of Death. You're
Oh, I just
constantly going to
played
full health
those,
as people are attacking you and doing like AoE
Yeah.
damage to
Suicide
people.
Necro, where you run in and just blow up.
Oh yeah, that was fun
You
too.
take the camp. and you go to
Okay,
another one.
so we're all like no health, especially me. But I do
I'm
have
fine.
Kind of solved that.
I do have a wand of Path of Glory that still has 2 charges in it. So that
Or
heals-
we could
I
drink
thought
from
you
the
used
goblets.
all of the charges last time. That's what you told me.
Did I use all of them? I thought I used almost all of them. It has listed here in the Hero Lab that I've used 11 out of 13 charges. I think I used... I could be wrong. Maybe I did
I
use
think
all
you
of
used
them.
11. No, you used 11 because we did the math. I did the math with you. It was 11.
I think I originally was going to say
Okay.
all of them, and then, yeah, Zidarium corrected me and
And
said
then
we only need 11.
yeah. Even though Rodney was being a little butt face and not grouping up with us.
He's like,
Yeah,
I don't
you
want to
gotta
stand.
trust.
I don't want to stand next to you guys while you do healing.
Ooh,
I like being low
guys,
health.
guys, you open it because I didn't help really with this fight. But open the chest, unless you want me to, then I will do it.
I want to heal up before I open the chest because I'm hurting.
I want to open the
Okay, I'll stand near the chest. So
Are you sure you want
Path of
to?
Glory.
Okay.
It's not gonna
So
kill us, right?
Let's see. Path of Glory, cast
We
level
earned this
5. So I heal everybody that was willing to stand around me for. Mastrada's at full health, so that works perfectly because I can only spread it into 4 squares right away or something. So everybody else is getting healed for. I'm gonna just cast it twice over the course of like a minute. Everybody gets
It's
healed
gonna
for
heal everybody for 10.
10. That uses up the rest of that wand, so I'm just gonna delete that wand from my inventory finally. Because
Does the wand disintegrate into dust as you use the last charge, or is it just like a useless piece of?
I think
No,
it just
it's a
becomes.
stick.
They're just useless.
I think it just becomes a stick.
Okay.
Yeah, it just becomes a stick. So everybody heals for 10. That still puts me at super low health, but
Because you can
Uh,
recharge
and
Better
them,
than-
technically
Negative health.
through certain means.
Okay.
potentially, yeah, like you get to the. You go to the Rune Forge.
Yeah. But you
Let's
gotta
go
have
to the
that
Rune Forge,
liquid
guys.
though to do it, which was
Yeah.
out.
I
We ran
wonder
out, but-
how we will recharge it.
And then I have a freaking wand of hold monster as well for some reason. It's pretty fun.
Why'd you use that? Or is the dragon not a monster?
It's only got one. Well, it actually would potentially work, but it's a DC 14 will
probably
save,
safe,
so I
yeah.
mean, yeah, it's not.
Oh.
I probably should pull it out one of these fights and just like throw at it because if it works, then you potentially just win a combat.
We should
Um,
use it on a drake. I hear they are.
Even
tasty.
then, though, they get another save every turn, so like you kind of it can win you a combat, but you kind of have to set it up a little bit. Like if you have somebody already next to them,
Debuff them
like,
and give
It's too
them
easy
well, you can
for
hit 'em with a
DC for them to
hold-
roll with disadvantage.
you can hold a hold monster on them, and then they get it, and then they can do a coup de grace action, and then they have to make a fort save equal to the damage that they took from an automatic crit, basically, or die. So
I see.
it usually kills people, unless they're immune to it, or have,
So,
or if you're
Hester.
hitting them with somebody with a shitty like a wizard with a dagger and a strength penalty or something.
What do you find?
Are you opening the chest?
Yeah, I'm opening the chest.
Give me a D100.
Hope there's something good.
100, 100.
So I'm doing a couple heals. Puts me at 30 charges used on this wand.
How much more healing do you need?
I'm at 23 out of 67 health right now. So,
Take
like 40.
40?
Yeah, I'm at 23 out of 67, so I need
He
like
was the
40
tank
health.
this combat.
Well, I got critted.
Esther,
so he
You
didn't
find
really have my fight.
24 dusty coins.
That's it.
I hope the coins are like magic coins
Esther
that
doesn't
let you
sound
do
happy.
something.
Alright, I heal Saya. Oh my god, it would be low.
Do I know if they're like platinum or silver or gold or whatnot, or they look completely different?
I used 2 infernal healings for the rest of
They're all
my
dusty.
healing,
Do you want to try and
Okay.
dust them off and clean them off and see what they are?
That puts me
Sure,
almost full
I'll
health.
praise them and detect magic on them.
A genie might appear when you rub them off.
So you know that these are worthless. These are lead coins, and they are not magical.
What?
See, we should have just not fought and moved on. Your greed got the best of you, Hester.
She looks pretty bummed out.
So,
Surely that can't be it.
well, I mean,
Yeah,
is
like
the
I-
chest magical?
Yeah, is the chest magical? I tried to check magic on the chest.
Nope.
That's it.
Is anything in this room magical? I'm going to the dragon's body. Does it have any valuable stuff on it or around it? Like a gold
It
tooth or
does
something?
not.
Dragon stuff is probably worth something, like dragon teeth or
Did portals show up?
something.
Or teleporters, I mean.
Hey, do you magic people know if any of these dragon parts are worth money selling on the market? You should at least get something for taking out this beast. Same for it to go to waste, and just rot here.
That's up to you. That's not something I am into.
I can't think of maybe like I don't know, exploded, so there's not really much left of it anyway, right?
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
There's chunks that are.
How many lead coins do I have?
You have 24.
Do they have images on them
Alright.
at all?
I don't know, do they?
Historically, no. Okay.
They're just in the shape
appraisable?
of coins.
I'm gonna
Is there
take
anything else
them
in that
just
chest?
because I feel the need to take something from this dumb thing. I'm gonna put them in my bag of holding.
Okay, so is there like much of a carcass here, Mantis?
There may be bits and pieces. If you want something specific, you can maybe
I want to
get
collect
it.
some dragon blood. much dragon blood's
That's not going to
valuable in
be
this
easy.
game?
It's splattered all over the ground and like all over your face. And it like burns you a little bit. That's what that damage was.
But there's no like body parts I could like with veins that I could like drain the blood out of.
No, it's like all over.
Hey, can
Oops,
you use
that's
your
a
little
shape.
magic stuff and get this blood into one of these vials here?
You know, I prestidigitate Hester clean from all the acid she took from that attack earlier.
Well,
Yeah, can
thankfully
you
it
put
It's
missed
like
the
all
majority.
out
blood?
here.
Can you take that and put it in this vial with that little prestidigitate magic?
No. I'm sorry, I don't have scoop.
Thankfully
Please?
it. Yeah, that's what Scoop's for.
That's what scoop is for.
But yeah,
forgotten
fortunately
cantrip.
the acid didn't. It didn't get me
Can
too
someone
much,
else do that?
but it did get like the edges of my clothes.
Yeah, I see it, and it's bothering me.
Isaiah?
I think Charlotte.
Zaya is somehow completely clean. He went into rogue space.
Can Isaiah prestidigitate the blood and stuff into this vial?
That spell
No, that's
doesn't
not
work that
something
way.
that prestidigitate can do.
Right.
Oh. Well, can you at least get the blood off me?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
'Cause it kind of burns.
I'll cast the spell and clean Zoe.
Thanks.
And
Well, this
I
is a real
slap an
bummer.
arcane mark on one of our clothing.
Are there any bones I could grab? Like grab a dragon bone?
You can
Or
find
are they
some
all like
fragments.
kind of broken?
Can
They're all
always find
fragments?
Zoe
How
now.
big are they?
Like you can maybe find one the size of I don't know. I don't know. What's a good size for a bone? Like a water bottle.
Okay, I'll take the biggest one I find, which is, I guess, the size of a water bottle, and I'll wash it off with some water, like rinse it off a bit, and put it in my bag.
Okay.
It's kind of gross. Did you see what Zoe just put in her bag?
Yeah.
Hey, you want your trophy for winning this? You took all those coins. I want my trophy.
No, I don't. Oh.
I'll clean it
I have
off.
nothing to do with this.
better.
I say, do you want to
once
look
we
at
get
them? They
out of
look
here.
pretty worthless. I'm just taking these because I feel spiteful.
I'll look at them. Do I notice anything about them?
Does this thing still have a head and like sort of eyes? I know it doesn't
No.
actually have eyes, but
It exploded. It had death throws.
its head exploded.
Its
Okay.
head exploded, it all exploded. It's donezo.
It's frostwormy dunzoed.
I can't do the like 2 coins on its eyes thing.
You see the big red thing across the map? Yeah, that's where all of its pieces went off to.
I mean, you can piece it together and we can try mending it.
Mantis, do I notice anything, interesting about the coins that Hester's showing me? The lead ones.
Nope.
Wah, wah.
Okay.
Actually, I lied,
somebody
Zoe. There's
rolled.
this one in particular that has some magic on it, and I think it works like a healing potion if you eat it.
Very funny.
No,
I
I'm
don't know if
serious.
anybody's actually rolled the appraise check for it, so I'll do that.
No,
For the
Hester did.
coins?
I pressed it. I'll
Yeah,
try
they're
it as
really
well,
low.
then.
Yeah.
I rolled just even worse, so never mind. I was scrolled up. I didn't actually, so I couldn't see it for some reason. I don't know why I was scrolled up there.
Okay, well, did teleporters show?
Yeah, I thought.
Nope.
It looks
We're trapped
like
here.
a door shows up.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh.
Over there, and a teleporter shows up over here.
Okay, read magic.
Is there?
I saw
yeah.
Asaya do it before, so I'll do it.
Did we have something that healed all of us besides the first Path of Glory?
That 10?
'Cause
No,
I
that
got
was it.
healed for 10.
And that was
Okay,
it.
yeah, I'm
I
still
can
a
have.
bit
We have
hurt.
some wands. We have a. I guess Charlotte has a Infernal Healing wand, and I have a Cure Light
No.
Wounds wand, though.
I don't have a wand.
Oh, you just hard casted it. I have a wand of Cure Light Wounds I can use as well on people, but
I
yes, 20 charges left.
literally only have 3 spells left and some cantrips, so I don't really want to cure anymore.
Yeah.
Got-
So I can heal Hester with some Cure Light Wounds a little bit, I guess.
Maybe we
Or
just camp
Rodney,
here for the
maybe.
night.
He might
I
heal.
don't know what time it is.
You
I'll
wanna
heal both of
camp
you
and
once,
blow-
at least, and see where that puts us.
Sure.
I mean, yeah,
So it's-
if we... Another
We can always
fight
go
could
back
be
to room
pretty
1.
bad, potentially, but...
What do the 2 paths say?
probably
So, roll a
6 for Hester, 4 for Rodney.
D3. Charlotte.
Okay. Oops.
Sorry, a D4. This says it'll go to room 4.
And the other?
The other one's a door.
Does it say it's gonna go anywhere or it's just a door?
It's just a door.
Let's take the door, guys.
Rodney wants to take the door, so I'm good with that.
Who were those on, Pluto?
The 6 was on Hester, and the 4 was on Rodney.
So you're taking the door, and the door opens
Yes.
up into the courtyard that you first saw.
Let's camp here.
And it is... You guys are all starting to feel tired,
Oh no shit.
but it is still noon out.
Mm. Mm.
It looks new.
I don't really have a whole lot.
Let me copy your tokens.
If we camp here, I can keep
If
watch
we're
with
feeling
a couple
tired,
of
then we should
spells.
camp. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep watch. I'll take a watch too.
And then I can change my spell book to something a little more practical tomorrow.
Okay. I start setting up my tent if we're camping here.
I don't even know if I have a tent. I do have a bedroll and blanket and some stuff like that, but
I don't know. I bought a tent before we went out here.
yeah.
I don't have a tent. They're heavy.
But
We
you
have
can
bags
share
of
my
holding,
tent if
though.
you need. Are you gonna sleep in your bag of holding?
No, but I mean we can throw tents in bag of holding, so there's no reason we shouldn't get tents, but
I don't
Oh,
have a
yeah.
bag of holding.
I've been just carrying mine.
it's just one of those things I should have. But I do have a bedroll and blanket, and yeah.
If it's like rainy or something, I'll let you share my tent and
Yeah, I
sleep
just have a
next to
bedroll.
me.
Just all
And
huddle in
stuff,
it, but
not
I'll
a
just sleep
tent.
under
But
the
now that I
starry
have a bag of
sky or
holding,
whatever.
I should get a tent.
My
Yeah.
tent only holds 2 people, so
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just
As a
sleep out.
reminder, the light is strange, the colors are dampened, and the shadows are thick here. It is very quiet. All that you hear is yourselves.
Spooky.
Weird. Well, at least hopefully nothing will disturb us. It's all
Okay, so
quiet.
you're gonna take a rest. Can I get perceptions?
Yes, we'll do some watches.
Rodney's not gonna take a watch.
wow.
I would
It's
not have
not.
those bonuses though, so it's just the 36.
It's only a 36. Okay, Philippe.
Yeah. Yeah, the heroism and luck would not be active for my watch, obviously, because unless I cast it in the middle of the night for some reason.
And even then, it would only be for a short amount of time.
Well, it's hour. It lasts 2 hours almost, or an hour and a half.
Oh, does
I think
it?
it's
Okay.
about right now. It's like an hour and a half.
Pluto, give me 8100.
How far? Damn it. Oh, here it is.
So, again, the sun stays at about full noon throughout the entire duration of your rest. The moon in the
That's a
sky
little awkward.
is still very crescent. And Isaiah, he thinks he hears something coming from inside one of the buildings nearby. Sounds like snarling and hissing of a large, far-off beast. But otherwise, you go undisturbed.
Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, I wouldn't wake
The
anyone
beast
up
comes
unless
at the
I
full moon.
think I see it, unless I think it's coming, like, closer or
Perhaps.
something.
That's what Zoe thinks.
So I'd probably ask if anybody else heard that while they were doing their watch, but I guess if I'm the only one that noticed that, be like, that's weird.
Uh-huh.
Rodney gets back 8 health.
To watch harder.
Yeah, from resting, everybody gets 8 health. Hooray! Puts me at full. Whoops.
Almost at full.
Okay. What do you guys like to do?
Is this a decent spot to call it for the night?
I was thinking that.
Okay.
That means everybody would
just
start the
premise-
next session with everyone getting their resources at the beginning of the day and go from there.
Sure.
Before we end, I guess I'll do one more heal of the Cure Light Wounds on Rodney, because it looks like Rodney could use it. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do at all. There we go. That's actually better anyway. Somehow I rolled better on D8 plus 1 than I rolled on a D81.
Wow.
That's pretty spot on for how this session's gone for me. Roll-wise, at least.
Well, at least we survived.
Yeah, I had the flat modifiers when I needed them most. To beat the DC
You're
by
on the
1.
brink of full dying.
Yeah.
Perhaps you did die, but it flashed before your eyes, and that luck that you've been gambling with all your life kicked in for you this once.
Well, it basically did, because that was the +3
The luck
bonus from
bonus
the
is what
luck.
gave it to
If
you.
I hadn't had it, I
Yeah.
would have failed to save. And I would have died. By barely, too. That's like the thing. If I had taken 1 less damage, I also would have been fine. Somebody would have had to run over and heal me, but Charlotte actually wouldn't even need to run over. She could just cast Infernal Healing from where she was at or something. I would have at least recovered.
Cool. Glad you didn't die.
Yeah, me too, because I really like
Yeah.
this character. I mean, I probably could have come up with another character that would have been really fun, but I've been enjoying this character, so I'm glad I didn't have to do it.
Yay.
Yep. Although I am very disappointed at the contents of the chest.
The reward was
Yeah,
pretty terrible, but maybe they'll be important
That's-
later on. I don't know.
I highly doubt it. I think it was a troll.
Did we roll like really low on a D100 for that or something? Is that what happened? I don't know. No, we rolled a 30. Like that's not that bad. I don't know.
There are a couple
Mantis
of
is just
durable
mean.
items in this loot table, and you happened to happen on one of them, and I was like, I had moved you to better items on the table a couple of times, because I was like, yeah, I like these items more.
No,
But
this serves
for
them
that
right.
dragon,
They attacked it.
the items just seemed so, like, characteristic of something it would, give people. So I was like, yeah, that fits. You totally get the lead coins.
Lame though.
Like maybe we'll find a lead slot machine that it goes with
Oh,
that we
there
have a
you go.
chance to win fabulous prizes off of.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, we just got some tokens.
Hold on to
Like,
those
they're not actually
tokens,
worth
yeah.
any
Just got
money.
some tokens.
They only have value at this particular arcade.
Until you take him to another arcade and learn that they actually accept them, and yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
secret.
I
I'll
don't know.
make
That's
a
the kind of
post.
stuff I wouldn't want to do as a GM. I wouldn't
I'll
want
make a post to remind you as
a
well
reward
in
like
roll
that.
20. But I'm gonna have to leave again early. On Saturday, like probably around noon.
Oh my god.
So I apologize, but the good news is Nizzo's really easy to NPC,
Kudos,
so
why?
you got that going for you.
Uh,
So I just got things going on this
the
weekend.
next time you play, it's gonna be Karzlog.
I hope so. I mean, I should be there for the beginning when we're looking at the Leng device, which is one thing I'm looking forward to.
Right.
And then like the dungeon crawling part to try to get to Karzog, I'm not as. Well, also I guess we have to. I'm not as looking forward to that. So that's busy work. Although we're gonna also have to. I think we're gonna have to go back and buy some stuff to get rid of all of our freaking ability drain that we got in that fight. Like Amara can't cast spells, so I mean, that's something that we need to
I'll
fix.
just limited wish restoration.
Even then, they only do. You might have to do multiples of those because that's a lot of wisdom drain.
No.
Well,
Restoration
clears all of
removes.
Oh,
all
restoration
of it.
gets it all back. Okay, then that might do it then. I also have a scroll of restoration that we can use on somebody as well. So
Might want to use those
I don't know if
scrolls
anybody else
now
did. Anybody
before
else?
Karzlog. Scrolls in combat.
Oh yeah,
so-
no. I'm going to be using the restoration scroll probably either to remove somebody's wisdom drain or to remove Abysm's negative level if he fails his fortitude save, which he probably has a good chance of passing. Fort's actually a good save for Abysm, but we'll see.